We are live. All right. Finally, I had a few technical issues to deal with today, but I hope everybody's doing good. And tonight, we are going to be having live commentary of the Reds versus the Dodgers. And out at Dodger Stadium tonight. Should be a beautiful night for play. We'll get to the lineups here in just a minute. But I do want to introduce my co-host tonight and very special friend, Mr. John the Beast. Hey, John.
I had to change my name for this one.
Oh, hang on. Let me put it up. Nice. So how you doing, John?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing tonight?
And we got Monty Coleman in the house. Where's the punch and pie?
You have anything, Dad? No. Just a little heads up, not that anybody out there cares, but my Nationals are losing 9-4 to the Pirates.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to take a look at some scores and see what's going on here. In just a minute, I was giving people time to get in, and then we're going to go over the lineups here for the Reds and the Dodgers.
There you go.
Now, for the Reds, I will tell you this. It is going to be a bullpen game for the Reds. I don't understand that decision, but I don't understand a lot of things, which we'll go over with this lineup here tonight. But it's crazy. I don't understand what the Reds are doing if you're not getting results and then you keep doing the same thing over and over. So we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll see what happens.
They're just praying that they get some results this time.
Exactly. And, yeah, Tommy, back on the grind tonight. We are calling it a late game. First pitch is scheduled for 10:10, looks like. So hopefully we should start on time tonight. Shouldn't be a no rain delay. So, yeah, that's awesome. And, hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Steve Rademacher. If you guys haven't checked him out, please check out his channel. He posts a video every single day. Also, check out Tommy Breaks. Back in the grind itself, working on some breaks. Also, I am trying to get better with calling these games. So I would encourage you, if you want to send me an email and let me know what I can improve or what you like about it, that would be much appreciated. Here is my email address. It's redbeardbreaks88@gmail.com. I'll leave that up there. So I am pretty good at taking criticism. I know this is my second game, so hopefully be better than last night. Or yesterday, should I say. All right. So, John, what's new on your world? Or in your world, should I say?
Not too much. Just waiting for some new product to come out to do a break with. But other than that, really not a whole lot. Got the game on Saturday. Hopefully they'll actually win that one. That I'm there.
There you go.
Other than that, and then next Saturday we have our big sale with me, Mike ripping for rookies, Matt Hollis, Matt Simpson, and anybody else that wants to join in and have something to sell.
Now that's April 23rd, right?
April 23rd, starting at noon Eastern time.
Noon Eastern time. Wow. All right. So you guys plan on doing a sale pretty much all day, or how's it going to work?
Yeah, Mike's going to be, him and Matt Simpson will be on. I'll probably be there with him, but be on for like the first 3.5 hours. Then it'll jump over to my stream where it'll be me and Matt Hollis, and then whoever else wants to join us, and we'll probably just close out the day because I'll take the time. Who cares?
Hey, there you go. All right. Well, first of all, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I want the viewership. I need the hours. What's up, Adam?
I hear that. Adam, welcome, man. I hope you're doing great. And guys, do me a favor and be sure to go and check out Adam's Card Closet if you're not already subbed to him. Yes. He has some awesome content over there as well. I just recently watched one of his Through the Mail videos, which was awesome. And really appreciate you stopping in and being here, Adam. We're going to get started shortly. We're going to get started here, and we're going to go through the lineups. I was giving people time to get in.
I'm going to step out and get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries. So I hope everybody's having a great day and happy belated Good Friday. I am off, so I'm able to call the game tonight. So I'm really excited about that. All right, so we're going to take a look here at the starting lineup. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So let me pull that up. And there we go. I know it's a little small for you guys. I will have the box score up just like I did last night, and we'll be in the background. So leading off for the Reds is going to be second baseman Jonathan India. We got Tyler Naquin in right, Jake Fraley back in center field tonight, Joey Votto at first, Tyler Stevenson behind the dish catching, batting sixth, Aristides Aquino, and batting seventh, Mike Moustakas. Now, back to what I was saying with everything is, okay, Moustakas and Aquino can't hit their way out of a wet paper bag right now. So, and Moustakas has got a 118 batting average, and Aquino has a 77 batting average. Now, I don't understand David Bell's. I know we're kind of short with injured players or whatever, but I don't understand him putting them back in the lineup. But anyway, we do have Kyle Farmer playing shortstop again tonight. He's batting eighth, and our designated hitter batting ninth is going to be Colin Moran, Redbeard himself, which he has a 333 batting average. So I'm really excited to see what he can do tonight. Maybe we can get a few more hits. We couldn't hit nothing yesterday. We did have 2 home runs, but it was a kind of a lackluster performance on the hitting side for the Reds. Also as well, Lodolo did make a start yesterday. He had a problem with walks, but all in all, not a bad first start for the young man. So I'm really happy for Lodolo. Tonight on the mound for the Reds, we have Luis Ceza. As I was saying, we do have a kind of a bullpen game tonight. So we're going to see probably a few different arms tonight. So Luis Ceza is going to start it off for us. Now, him and Justin Wilson came over from the Yankees last year, basically to shed payroll for the Yankees for the luxury tax. Ceza has a pretty decent arm. Justin Wilson as well. I think Cesa's a little bit better than Justin Wilson, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that. I'm really excited for this game. Now, for the Dodgers, batting first is going to be Mookie Betts in right field. We have Freddie Freeman playing first base, Trey Turner at shortstop. Justin Turner is going to be your designated hitter, batting fourth. Max Muncy at second. Will Smith catching. We have Chris Taylor playing left field, Cody Bellinger in center field, and Alberto playing third base. And on the mound for the Dodgers, didn't look too good out his first start, but as we all know, Walker Buehler, he is a machine on the mound. So we're going to see how exactly the Reds approach him tonight, and we'll see what happens. So I'm really excited about everything, and I appreciate you guys being here. We got 5 watching right now. If you guys don't mind, be sure to hit that like button for me. It does help us out. And like I said, this is going to be a late game tonight, so we'll have plenty of time for commentary. But I do want your opinion on something, guys. So let's say over or under 4 runs. Over or under 4 runs tonight. What's your guys' opinion on that? And let me know, in your opinion, who is going to hit the first home run of the game tonight on the Reds or the Dodgers side. and just give me your predictions. So that's going to be fun. And Adam says it's going to be over 4. And
I gotta say
I'd also
over
like
4.
over 4, John. All right. John says over 4. And I'd like to welcome in Matt's Midwest teams. Matt, I hope you're having a great night. Matt's a huge Cubs fan, as we all know. And Matt, we'll be calling the Cubs game here in the future. I do want to get a few games under my belt before I start with other teams. I'm pretty comfortable calling the Reds, since I know everyone that plays, but I'm starting to get a little bit more familiar with these other teams. So my goal is to call a game for every team this year. So and that's going to be fun. And Matt's saying it's going to be over 4 runs. John, you have anything you'd like to add? I'm going to go and grab a drink before we get started here. Like I said, first pitch is scheduled for 10:10.
I'm going to say Chris Taylor's going to hit the first home run.
Chris Taylor's going to hit the first home run. All right. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and let me take a look here who I'm thinking. Wow, I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm going to say Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor.
Yeah. I thought that too, Adam. Muncie, I thought that too, but I'm like, Muncie's only batting a 118. Taylor's at a 313, so I'm going to give him the little lead there.
So I'm going to let you take over for a minute, John. I'm going to go and grab a drink and get ready.
All right. So how's everybody doing tonight in the chat? I can't watch my game, but my team is losing 9-4 in the bottom of the 8th to the Pirates, which is unheard of. But we don't have any pitching, so it's understandable, I guess. I'm waiting for us to bring in D. Strange again to pitch. Why not? I see. Let's see. We have Philadelphia losing in the bottom of the 8th, 4-3. Toronto, New York. New York's up 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th also is Texas over the Angels, 7-2. Boston is in the bottom of the 6th, tied 2-2 with Kansas City. San Diego is a light spanking on the Braves, 5-0 in the bottom of the 5th. And the Chicago Cubs are up 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th against Colorado. So, Adam, I know the feeling. Believe me, we're losing 9-4 against friggin' the Pirates of all teams. It's our pitching. Our pitching sucks. So who do you all think is going to win this game tonight, Dodgers or Reds? You think the Reds might have a shot tonight against Bueller? Tommy, I believe that's for the full game over 4 runs. I think. I'm not sure 100%. Oh, goody. Another single for the Pirates. Whatever. He is once they get him back. I am not the greatest color commentator here. I'm just saying that right now. But I will do my best. It is, Tommy. It will be, yep. Let's see. Did Boston play today? Let's see. The finals from today are Tampa Bay lost to Oakland again 6-3. Seattle beat Chicago White Sox 5-1. And Milwaukee beat St. Louis 5-1. Yeah, although the Rays started out good, now they're starting to come on, being beat by the A's, really? I mean, it is what it is, but I just like how my team goes into a 4-game series and always has to get blown out on the first game. You got one more inning to make a comeback, but I doubt it. Y'all make sure. I know you all are subscribed to each other's channels, but like the stream, sub to Jimmy. It is what it is. It's up to everybody. Let's have fun. We're having a good, great community here. Can't wait till next Saturday for the sale. Should be a fun time. Picked up some good cards for sale today out of the Stars and Stripes. Some good autographs and stuff that I'll be selling, so look out for that. I'd have to agree, Adam. Bellinger for the first home run tonight. Interesting. He's not due back to what? May, Adam, is what they're saying? May he should be back.
All right, John. We are back. And Matt says Bellinger's first home run. All right. So we'll see what happens, guys. And thank you guys so much for being here. And it's going to be awesome. You ready for this one, John?
No.
He said no.
We'll do what we can, though.
I think we'll be all right.
I got the game up on MLB TV to watch. Try to do what I can color commentating wise. Mrs. Redbeard, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Shannon. Mrs. Redbeard's in the house.
Congratulations. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and what John's talking about, Mrs. Redbeard's been doing doing some real estate on the side, and she sold her first house today. So I'm really proud of her. So really excited for her, and I know she's really excited too. But she's been doing a great job.
She'll be with you Saturday, right, for lunch, if nothing else?
Yeah, she'll be with me Saturday.
Awesome. Can't wait to meet you both. I ran through the scores for you. Oh, Jimmy, you haven't told her yet, really?
What's that?
You didn't tell her about lunch on Saturday? Not yet? No?
Not yet. Like I said, we're going to talk about everything tomorrow and figure out what's going on. And well, yeah, it was her idea to go grab lunch, so she already knows about that. But
she's like, did I hear lunch? Oh yeah.
Trying to figure out something over here.
Might be a good place to go.
Oh yeah.
Who is commentating? I don't even know who's commentating for the Dodgers yet. I don't know those guys. Well, you're gonna have India to start against Bueller. That'll be interesting.
All right. You're not getting any audio feedback or anything through my MLB, are you, John?
I don't hear you. Don't hear it from my end, do you?
No.
Okay. 'Cause I got up just a little bit to be able to kind of hear it a little. Is this the first start for your pitcher in this one?
It's the first start. He gave a couple innings of relief.
Okay. All right,
Let
cool.
me do something real quick here, John. And before we get started, we got about 7 minutes. It looks like to first pitch.
Sounds good. Do what you need to do there, Harry Doyle.
All right.
Fitzy, how you doing?
All right, John, we're still here. I was fixing something real quick before we get started,
Okay.
and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I know I'm really excited for this game. Dodger Stadium is a very, very beautiful place. Um, and hopefully I get to make my way out there one of these days. That would be awesome. It's on my bucket list.
There you go.
Hey Douglas, hey Fitzy, hey everybody. I hope you're having a great night. We're getting ready to get started here shortly for the first pitch. And let's see. Here we go. Let's get this up here. Chrome. All right, there we go. How's that look, John?
That looks awesome, man. It works good.
All right, so I will have the box score up here, guys. Sometimes the box score is a little bit ahead of me, so I do want to let you know that. It's just a way everybody can keep an eye on the game, keep an eye on the box scores. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, we got 7 watching, so be sure, please, to hit that like button. I'm sure a lot of you will be in and out tonight. So be sure to hit the like button and let everybody know that we are live and we are going to be calling this game.
Tommy, I personally would not have pulled him. I would have let him go at least one more inning to see how he did. I understand why, because he was at 80 pitches. They don't want him to get hurt, but he's still in a perfect game. At least let him go one more inning. That was my thing. I need this. Come on. Mute. Like it.
All right, so lineups and first pitch coming up. So right now, Walker Buehler owns a 3.60 ERA. And this is the Dodgers' home opener, John.
Is it? Nice.
It is.
Yeah, I definitely would have left him in just to see how he did.
So in the first game, Buehler pitched. He won. So he's 1-0 with a 3.60 ERA. He's only played in one game. He did pitch 5 innings, and he had 5 strikeouts. So I'm sure he's going to come tonight with his best stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to see what he can do. Walker Buehler is one of my favorite pitchers. So he's tough, man. And I agree. I don't know. Back to what you guys were saying about Kershaw yesterday. I have no idea why they wouldn't let him do it. Now, apparently, Clayton and Dave Roberts were talking, and he said that it would be selfish to try to go for it, which I don't believe that. I think that was just some made up words coming in there. I mean, if you're going for a perfect game, I mean,
yeah.
If you're a manager, you got to believe in your guys. To me, I mean, I understand that Kershaw was hurt last season with the injuries and everything, but you got to let the guy go for it. I mean, you don't know how many seasons he's going to have left, and that's just he's already going to be a Hall of Famer. We know that, but you got to let the guy pitch. What's your opinion on that, John?
That's what I said. Give him another inning at least. If he gives up a hit, all right, then I can see pulling out. There's no longer a no hitter,
right?
And then yank him. Just give him that shot. See what happens.
Exactly.
But I know I'm sure the pitch count had something to do with it.
So, like I said, pitching tonight for the Reds is going to be Luis Cessa. We did get him in a trade from the Yankees last year. Now, he hasn't started any games this year. He's typically a reliever. This is going to be a bullpen game for us. He's only pitched 2.2 innings, and he has 1 strikeout. So his ERA is 0.00. So we'll see what happens. Maybe Cessa comes out with his best stuff tonight. I mean, he has the stuff. We'll just see how he works around this Dodger lineup.
That's true.
And Walker Buehler is coming out to the mound for warm-up pitches. So we're getting ready to get underway here. It is 10:10. So the game's going to be getting started here on time. All right, and the first pitch is underway. And it's right on the outside for a called strike at 95. Fastball. Jonathan India is the batter. Now his average is 192. And India, right to Mookie Betts. Right to the right fielder, right in his glove. So looks like the Reds are going to come out aggressive tonight, hopefully. So like I said, we have Chris Taylor in left. We have Cody Bellinger in center field, and we have Mookie Betts in right. Hanser Alberto at third base. Trey Turner, shortstop. Max Muncy at second base. Freeman is at first, and Will Smith's catching. So here we go. Tyler Naquin, and that is in there for a called strike, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Counts 0-1.
I don't know, Tommy. I know it's on MLB TV as a free game of the week. Or no, sorry, it's not. That's LA and Texas. My bad.
And Naquin fouls one off right down the right field line.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh, you're good. So the count is 0-2 on Tyler Naquin. Now, Tyler Naquin owns a 389 average. He's leading the team right now. And he held up on that one. The good eye. That was 96 mile an hour gas up top, outside. So that brings the count to 1-2. And there we go. Tyler Naquin hits one over into left field. But Chris Taylor has a beat on that one right in the glove. That's 2 down, top of the first. So 2 flyouts for the Reds right off the bat. Next on deck, we have Jake Fraley, center fielder for the Reds. Now, he did hit his first home run yesterday with the Reds. It was an absolute bomb to right field. So hopefully that's a good sign for Fraley. Buehler looks in. And that is a called strike at the bottom of the zone. 96 mile an hour fastball. The count's 0-1. So how's everything looking and sounding, guys? Everything okay? And ooh, that almost hit Fraley. That was inside 93 mile an hour gas. High and inside. Counts 1-1. Buehler looks in. And that one's fouled off by Fraley. Another 92 mile an hour fastball. So that the count's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off by Fraley. That was right over the center of the plate. Fraley was able to foul that one off. 95 mile an hour fastball. Buehler looks in. And that one is lined right to the second baseman. And the Reds go 1, 2, 3 down in order. And so now we're going to the bottom of the first. So Walker Buehler making quick work of the Reds. That was a quick inning, John. Quick half inning.
I wanted to say something because I was a little bit ahead of you, but I was like, no, I'll be quiet. My stream was just a hair ahead of yours, so it's all good.
Oh, like I said, we may be a little bit ahead of each other or behind, but we'll make it work.
Yeah.
And Tommy, if you don't mind, I really appreciate you being here. But if you would tell everybody about the break you have coming up, you're more than welcome to. Anybody that has anything coming up on their channel, you are more than welcome to promote that. I have no problem with it. But I did see that Tommy has a break coming up soon, and if he wants to, I'll let him tell you about it. And definitely go check out Tommy Breaks on his channel. Very awesome guy, very knowledgeable, very professional, does a great job over there. So we appreciate you being here, Tommy. And Matt's Midwest, if you're still in here, we will be calling the Field of Dreams game this year, and I cannot wait for that. And that is the Cubs and the Reds, so that's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. It's going to be one of the best, one of the more fun games to call. All right, so back to the game here. We got Luis Cessa on the mound for the Reds. Like I said, he's pitched in 2 games and in 2.2 innings pitched, 2 walks with 1 strikeout. He owns a 0.0 ERA. So at bat first, leading off for the Dodgers with a 2.17 average is going to be Mookie Betts, right fielder for the Dodgers. And it's just a matter of time, I'm sure, before Mookie gets hot on the bat.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. Sesa looks in. And that is a called strike fastball inside, 95 miles an hour. Hey, Wayne, what's up, buddy? I hope you're having a great evening, Wayne. And here we go. Freddie Freeman flies out to right fielder Naquin, and Naquin makes the catch, and that is one down. So he makes quick work of Freeman. 2 pitches. Yeah, so do I, Matt. I wish I could afford to go too, man. I think the cheapest ticket, as far as it goes, last year, I think the cheapest ticket was around $1,000 to $1,200, and that's the cheapest seat. So, yeah, it's expensive. Sesa looks in, and Freeman hits one end to left field for a single. Swinging on the first pitch. And my bad. What I meant to say, the first batter, he made quick work of Mookie Betts, not Freeman. So Freeman got a hit. So 1 out. Freddie Freeman's on first base. And the batter is Trey Turner. He owns a .238 average. Luis Sesa looks in. Here's the pitch. And that is a fastball inside for a called strike at 96. Counts 0-1. Wayne says the kids are off school until Tuesday for Easter. I hear you, buddy. I hear you there. Sesa looks in. And that one is flied out. And that is down for a base hit right in front of Jake Fraley. So Freeman goes to third base. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Well, this is not what I like to see right off the rip, John. Sesa started off really good with Betts, but like I said, none of these hitters in the Dodgers lineup are slouches. So it's going to be a tough game, I think, for the bullpen.
So Freeman hustling there to get to third.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he lost his helmet in between second and third. And at bats, Justin Turner. So we keep an eye on Trey Turner here. He's been known to steal bases, so keep an eye on that. And that is in there for a called strike on the changeup at 84. Counts 0-1. But like I was saying, keep an eye on Trey Turner. He may steal a base.
Oh, yeah.
He was leading off at first pretty good. So here we go. Here's the pitch. And that is in the dirt, blocked by Stevenson. Very nice block. That was another off-speed pitch at 84. That evens the count at 1-1. Nice block there. It's smothered up by Stevenson. Now, Justin Turner, he owns a .227 batting average. So there we go. Sesa looks in. And that is swung on and missed. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Up top, the count's 1-2. Well, if Sesa expects to get out of this inning, we need to get a ground ball or a strikeout here. So let's see if Sesa can get himself out of this jam. Here we go. He looks in at the pitch. And he throws over to first. Like I said, Turner's leading off the base pretty good there. And that's Trey Turner. Here we go. Here's the pitch. And that one's fouled off. 95-mile-an-hour fastball outside. Count still 1-2. And Tommy says off topic, but you guys know Coach at Village Breaks, he pulled a Keybrian Hayes Superfractor Auto out of an elite boombox. Wow, that's crazy.
Damn.
That's a crazy hit.
That
101
is.
Superfractor. Wow. Sesa looks in. It counts still 1 and 2. And that one is lined in to center field, right over India's head. And that's going to get a run home. Freddie Freeman just jogs home. And that is 1-0 Dodgers. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Good piece of hitting there. Good battle. Justin Turner. And that wasn't a bad pitch by Sessa, but that was a good piece of hitting by Justin Turner.
Okay. You got just underneath it enough to get it over India's head.
Yeah, wow. That was crazy. If he could jump a little higher, he'd have had that one.
Here comes my pick for the – oh, no, he's not up yet. This is Adam's pick for the first home run.
Nice. Sesa looks in. And that one, that should have been a called strike. But he didn't get the call there, so the count's a 1-0 on Max Muncy. Now, Max Muncy owns a 118 average. He has 1 home run and 1 RBI. Sesa looks in. And that one's in there, changeup at 88. Now, he got the call on that one, so it's 1-1. Sesa really wanted that first call, that first strike.
Yeah, but I think it was just a little high. Not much, though.
Here we go. Sesa looks in.
Ooh.
And that one is in the right field. And, wow, the Dodgers come out ready to play today. And that's going to bring the score 2-0 Dodgers.
Now you have the coach coming out to talk to the pitcher. Slowly walking
there
out.
There you go. Pitching coach Derek Johnson then. Hey, Braden, thank you. Yeah, go Reds. Thank you. Hopefully Sesa settles down a little bit and we can get out of this inning and see what happens here. So far,
watching Trey run the base, he
come out ready to play tonight, ready to hit. So we're halfway there on the over-under already.
Yep.
So the over's looking pretty good in this game. Here we go. We got Sesa looking in and Will Smith up at bat. Now, Will Smith owns a 182 average.
And that is the white Will Smith, just so everybody knows.
That's not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's not ready to smack anybody. And we have Reaver San Martin warming up in the Reds bullpen. Now, he was slated to originally start this game, but they ended up changing it to a bullpen game. So, and that one's in the dirt. Counts 2-0. And Will Smith, he's been known to hit a few fastballs. He loves the fastballs, so I think that's why Sesa is throwing him some changes and some off-speed pitches here. So here we go. Counts 2-0. Sesa looks in. And that one's fouled off. So that brings the count to 2-1. That was a fastball up top at 95. And, yeah, you're right, Tommy. They're really not hitting the ball hard tonight. They're just making good contact is what it comes down to. Counts 2-1. Sesa looks in. And now it's a chopper. Oh, and Farmer. Oh my goodness, Farmer miscued that one and it rolled into left field. So that's going to score another run. Justin Turner scores, and we have runners on first and third. So that's going to be an error on Kyle Farmer, which is rare. He has a really solid glove. That was just a bad luck of the draw there for Farmer.
Oh, he tried to catch it on the hop and.
Yeah, he tried to catch it on the hop and it went right under his glove, basically. Oh, my goodness. That was just bad luck.
Here's my boy,
So that's
Chris Taylor.
3-0. And, yep, at bat, we have Chris Taylor. Now, Chris Taylor owns a 313 batting average. And that one's up and in for ball one. You got to think if Sesa gives up a hit here, I mean, if he can get out of this inning, I don't even know if we're going to see him back in the second. What do you think, John?
No, I don't. Not after giving up 3 runs. I just don't see that.
And that one's high for ball two.
Could be wrong, though.
High fastball. Yeah, exactly. Tommy says this one is called quicksand. Yeah, breed boys, get the outs. That's it, man. That's all we can do right now. Runners on first and third. Sesa looks in, 2-0 count. And that one is swung on and missed with the changeup or with the off-speed pitch at 83 miles an hour. What time does the Nationals play tomorrow, John?
I believe it's 6:30 again.
6:30, okay.
Let me double check
And
here.
2-1's the count. Sesa looks in. And, wow, Chris Taylor held up on that one. That is ball 3.
Yeah, 6:35 tomorrow. They lost to him today, 9-4. It's just sad. Come on, Taylor.
And here we go. 3-1 count. Sesa looks in. He really needs a strike here.
Oh.
And here's the pitch. And that one's chopped to short to second base to India, to Votto. And that's going to be a double play. And Sesa escapes the inning. Wow. That was what he needed to get out of the inning. A good piece of pitching there. The score, Dodgers 3, the Reds nothing.
That
and we're gonna head
play
to the
at
top of
first
the
base
second.
was a little odd. He had to jump off the bag to get it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was a really high throw, but I'm so glad India was able to cover second in time. He wasn't playing off the bag very far, luckily.
Be interested to see if they challenge that one or not. I don't think so this early in the game, but
You never know about Dave Roberts. He, look what he done. He pulled Kershaw out of the game during a perfect game. So you never know. You never know what he has.
Hey, Joby One, how you doing?
Joby One Kenobi, what's going on, buddy? I hope you're having a great day. And he says I'm about 14 seconds ahead of him.
The game's still going right now. You have
So on deck for the Reds, leading off, it's going to be Joey Votto. And then on deck's going to be Tyler Stevenson. And in the hole is Aristides Aquino. So I'm telling you what, John, Aristides Aquino, he is really due for a monster hit. And I know Bueller, he likes to throw the fastballs. Now, we all know Aquino can't hit any off-speed pitch. So hopefully Aquino is seeing those fastballs tonight.
The only good thing I got going for me is the Phillies lost and the Braves are losing, so that's good. Rangers are crushing the Angels 10-2 in the top of the 6th. Blue Jays losing 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th, Tigers Royals tied at 2. And the Cubs are leading 3-2 in the top of the 6th.
Here we go. Votto, look. Oh, all right. So that's going to be 0-1 to Votto. That was outside and high. Votto owns a 143 batting average with 2 RBIs. And that one's right in the same place, outside for ball 2. 94-mile-an-hour fastball missing. Yeah, exactly. Aquino equals Serrano. You got that. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to bring out Joe Boo. All right, so here we go. And that's Votto. Wow. Just foul. Oh, that's a fair ball. And that goes in the stands, so that's going to be a double. And that one bounced in the stands. I thought it was going to be foul, John.
I do not have the game. For some reason, it got locked up on me, so I'm refreshing.
All right, so Joey Votto with a double. It looked like it was going to hook foul, and it ended up bouncing right onto the chalk, or right by the chalk. So that nice piece of hitting by Votto.
Let me see this. They're showing the replay now. Let's take a look.
I thought it was going to hook foul.
Oh, no. Good 10, 20 feet in. That's good.
Here we go. Tyler Stevenson.
Oh,
and that one's going to be outside for ball 1, 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Stevenson comes into the game with a 294 average.
And that is going to be, let's see here. My game kind of froze up on me there for a minute. Still buffering. So something's going on. Counts 1-0. Stevenson gets into one. And Mookie Betts is there to track it down. Right into the glove of Mookie Betts. So the Reds are hitting the ball, but they're just not getting the luck on their side. So we got a runner at second with 1 out.
And
so up next is going to be Aristides Aquino.
You wouldn't even put his average out there?
What's that?
His average? You really want to say what it is?
No, I do not. I don't want to go there.
He comes into the game with a .077 average, and he owns all of that.
Like I said, he is due. So here we go. First pitch, and that one's fouled off at 96 miles an hour. Inside fastball.
I mean, I would like to see him come into his own, but
Bueller looks in. And that one is fouled off. All right. I don't know why, but my it keeps buffering on me. The count's 0-2.
Yeah, it was a 84-mile-an-hour, basically just on the outside, swung him out.
So there we go. So they figured out Aquino. You throw him anything off speed, he can't hit it.
Bad.
So here we go. Bueller looks in, and he gets Aquino on strikes. Picked up right where he left off last night, swinging at anything. So that is 2 down. Joey Votto still on second with 2 outs.
I no longer trust your boo-boo.
Hats for bats. Keep bats warm. All right. Here we go. Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas comes into the game with a 118 average.
He hit anything yesterday against Tristan McKenzie. And that is just inside for ball 1. Tristan McKenzie, I have to give it to him. He pitched one heck of a game yesterday.
Yes,
smooth delivery, just out there doing his thing, man.
Celtic Pride, how you doing?
Hey, Keith. How you doing, buddy? And that is a 92-mile-an-hour up top. That evens a count at 1-1. Yeah, they definitely have his number, Tommy. And here we go. Moustakas grounds one. Oh, what a play, but that's going to be an error. Wow. He got a break on that, so Moose's average is going to go up by a fraction. But that was the second base, Muncy.
Looks like had it.
He bobbled it.
Yep.
It was a great play. He dived and had it, and then he bobbled it.
Trying to
He's trying
throw
to
it
get too
before he
fancy
actually
out.
had it.
What's that, John?
Trying to throw it before he actually had it.
Yeah, he was trying to get a little fancy there. Got a little excited. So that was a big break for the Reds. So first and third, 2 outs. Let's see if Kyle Farmer can get them home. Kyle Farmer has a 316 average. And that one's outside for a ball. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. I like how Bueller's changing the speed up on his pitches. He can, now he's really good at that. His fastball ranges anywhere from like 92 to 96. And that one's a 95-mile-an-hour fastball in the dirt. So that's 2-0.
Bueller's thrown 24 pitches so far.
And here we go, Kyle Farmer. And that's going to be ball 3, 92 in the dirt. So I want to say if the Reds maybe can get a run here or maybe a run or two, John, maybe we might see Sesa maybe for one more inning, possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
Or at least maybe get to face a batter. So here we go, Farmer. And that's in there for a strike. And that's 3-1. 96-mile-an-hour. And there we go. He walked Farmer, so the bases is loaded. And we have Captain Redbeard, Colin Moran, coming into the batter's box.
Coming into the game with a 333 average.
Nice. So maybe let's see if Moran can come up with a big hit here. Now, I used to watch him when he played with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he really come in clutch whenever you needed him. So let's see what happens.
Can he do it against Bueller?
Can't go wrong with the Redbeard.
There you go. I guess got to give him that to him.
Here we go. Bueller's looking at. Here's the pitch. And that one's 96-mile-an-hour, fouled off. Caught the corner of the plate. So the count's 0-1. Bueller looks in, and that one's outside, taken for a ball, 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Counts 1-1. Bases loaded for Colin Moran. Bueller looks in.
2 outs.
And that is 2 strikes. Counts 1-2. Let's see how Moran approaches this one.
We know he's swinging at it. More than likely.
And here we go. It looks in at the pitch, and that one's way high. And that evens the count at 2-2.
Just seeing if he would chop some wood, that's all.
That's all. So it looks like Texas is beating the Angels 10-2 right now.
Yep.
Here we go. And that one is a chopper, and that one's going to be thrown on to Freeman, and that is the 3rd out. So the Reds leave the bases loaded.
Oh, I feel bad. Sorry, I got to have a little fun with you. What's up, Steve? What truth? How you doing?
Hey, what truth? What's going on?
A little update on the Tigers Royals. The Tigers are up 4-2 now, and the Cubbies are up 5-2.
Wow, says Keith says Otani's giving up 6 runs tonight.
He's not going to repeat what he did last year. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not on the pitching side. I still believe he's going to hit a ton of bombs this year once it gets hot, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Then again, it's like Mike from Ripping for Rookie said, it's so early in the season still. So you have Bellinger coming up with Alberto and Betts behind him.
Now, I don't know much about Hanser. Do you know anything about him?
About who?
Hanser Alberto. Third,
No,
he's playing
don't
third.
put- Well, let's just take a look real quick while we got a little commercial break going on.
All right.
He is 29, 5'11", 215. He's a rookie. He was debuted. That's like early. No, he's not a rookie. I'm sorry, my bad. He debuted in 2015. His overall average 276 with 17 homers, 106 RBIs. So not terrible, but
Yeah, so Keith says that he was an Oriole. I knew the name. I just couldn't remember who he played for. I do
yeah,
remember.
he's
I
played
do
for a lot of
remember him.
teams.
Okay.
Texas, Baltimore, and Kansas. He came over from Kansas City, I guess, or a free agent, one or the other. Because he played in Kansas City in last year.
Okay. So
Yeah,
now here we
270
go.
average. Oh, my
We
bad.
have. Oh no, you're fine. We have Reaver San Martin now pitching for the Reds. He was slated to start today, but like I said, they just turned this into a bullpen game. So now he's done with his warm-up pitches. We're going to have Cody Bellinger on up to bat. I can't talk today, John.
Well, belly bombs up for the bat.
Belly bombs. He did hit a bomb the other night. I think he had a double and a home run in his last game.
Bellinger comes into the game with a 222 average.
So Bellinger's definitely looking to turn this season around after a lackluster one last year. And that's going to be in there for 82 mile an hour off speed pitch. That's a 0-1 count. So here we go. And that one's outside off speed. And that's going to even account at 1-1. And here we go.
Joby. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. That is ball.
Joby, we're going. Well, I am at least going. Jimmy's trying to get there to the game on Saturday between the Nationals and Pirates at PNC Park.
And that is ball 3, low and outside. So it counts 3-1. Now, San Martin right now didn't look too sharp his first outing with the Reds. He owns an ERA of 19.29. And that is in there for a called strike. So it counts full 3-2.
San Martin a rookie?
He is. He is a rookie. And that one is fouled off. 90 mile an hour fastball up top.
Now your coach
San Martin, he really looked good in spring training, so the Reds decided to give him a shot. Now, as you guys know, for the Reds, Luis Castillo and Mike Minor are both on the injured reserve, so we'll see what happens. They're both due to come back hopefully by the end of the month. So I could see San Martin maybe possibly going to the bullpen. So we'll see what happens there.
Your coach standing there just looks like he doesn't give a crap.
I know. San Martin, and that one is lined into right field. Naquin gets it and throws it in, and he's going to hold Bellinger to a single. So Bellinger showing the bat. So these Dodgers come out ready to hit tonight.
He was swinging for the fences with that.
Yes, he was.
Oh, just over India's glove.
So a little info on San Martin here. He is 26 years old. He's 6'2" at 160 pounds. He is from Colombia. And his debut with the Reds was actually last year. He come in for a couple innings of relief, and that was back on September 27th of 2021 when he made his debut in the pen.
Gotcha. And Alberto comes into the game. I guess it's his first game with the Dodgers because he has no average.
And here we go. San Martin looks in. The count's 0-1. And that one's low in the dirt, 85 miles an hour off speed. Counts 1-1. And Braden, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support for the Redlegs for sure. Hopefully we can turn it around this season. And here we go. San Martin looks in with a 1-1 count to Alberto. And that one is foul down the left field line. So, yeah, John, I cannot wait to meet up with you for sure, man. It's going to be a good time. And hopefully the weather holds up for us on Saturday.
That's what I'm hoping for. I see it's supposed to be 64 and a little rainy during the morning, but nothing in the afternoon, so hopefully.
Here we go, San Martin. And that one's in the dirt at 85 off speed. That brings the count to 1-2. Or should be 2-2, excuse me. 2-2.
You got it. There you go.
Yeah, I agree. Tyler Malley is really looking sharp. I mean, he didn't have the best outing last time, but he's going to bounce back. He's definitely an ace. Here we go. And that one is in the left field, but that is caught. Nice catch. And that is one down, caught by left fielder Aquino. So Aquino's playing all over the place. They had him in left field yesterday as well, but he also plays right field. So we have Mookie Betts up. He had a fly out to Naquin his first go-around. So let's see what he can do here. So it looks like Kelenic had a 2-run homer today.
Yeah, and I didn't have him in my lineup today.
Oh, man. And here we go. And he got the call on that one. So that was 91-mile-an-hour fastball. That was outside, but he got the call.
Yeah,
so 0-1, we'll take it. And you're right. Yeah, exactly. And you're right, Keith. Hunter Green is going to be special. And he is actually working on some new pitches, excuse me. He's working on this nasty slider, and he's almost there with it. And they said if he gets it down, that he's going to be a machine to be reckoned with out there. So I can't wait to see it. And pretty much every pitch he throws is 99.9 or above. So he's crazy. And here we go. And the count is 2-1. That was ball 2 on the outside. I know this is off subject, John, but I was really, really impressed the other day when we were watching the Nationals game. I was really impressed with Josiah Gray the other day. So that kid's got he's got a lot of potential.
I'm hoping so. He's about the only rookie that I see and Sean Doolittle. Doolittle's been doing pretty good too.
We were in the bottom of the second, Braden. Bottom of the second. And here we go. Ground ball hit to Farmer to there we go, double play. Sorry, I got so excited there. That was to shortstop Farmer to India to Votto for a double play. And there we go. San Martin gets out of the inning unscathed. And Steve says, sleeve your Mookie. That's right, Steve. And looking at some scores here, we had Miami over Philly today, 4-3. We had Pittsburgh beating the Nationals 9-4. Milwaukee actually come back with a nice one to win 5-1 over St. Louis. Seattle beats the White Sox 5-1. Oakland 6-3 over Tampa Bay. And the games right now we have going on, the Chicago Cubs is currently beating the Rockies 5-2. San Diego is crushing Atlanta 9-0. And Detroit over Kansas City 4-2. And Texas is crushing the Angels 10-2. Also, we have the Yankees and Toronto playing. Excuse me, New York and Toronto playing, and the Yankees are up 2-0. And that game's in top of the 7th.
And you got the Phillies losing, right? To the Marlins 4-3.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have to look at the box. I'm going to have to look at the box score on that and see what Miami done today. I think Miami's going to be a sleeper, man. They are they have a good team.
They might be. You take care, Adam. We'll talk to you later.
Hey, Adam, have a chipper night, man. And I hope you have a great night, buddy. And thank you so much for coming in. And that is called strike one to Jonathan India in there with an off-speed pitch at 78. Counts 0-1. And that is outside for a called ball at 90 miles an hour. So yeah, Adam, Tommy, we'll take a look and see what happened in the Miami game today. And India puts one in the left field for a base hit. Nice. Good piece of hitting there by India. He reached out, John, to grab that one.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, that was way out in front of him, and he reached out there and got it. So, nice piece of hitting by India. And up on deck next, we have Tyler Naquin.
It was 0 for 1 today.
And one on, no outs. Naquin up, and that is strike one to Naquin.
There is one other guy streaming the same thing.
What, this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as fun as ours, I'm sure.
In India.
Got him.
Oh, man. Wow.
That was perfect glove placement.
That was perfect timing. That was a heck of a throw by Smith. And India's out at second. Got caught stealing.
And that glove was right there in front of the base, blocking it. Nice. Yep. That's why I wish we wouldn't have given up Turner.
So it looks like Garrett Cooper for the Marlins had a solo home run today.
I put this in earlier, but I got to put it in again because it's funny to me. It kind of fits.
Joey Wendell had an RBI double. And Jesus Sanchez had an RBI single. Bryce Harper had an RBI double. And that's pretty much the recap of the Phillies and the Marlins today. And Harper also had a sac fly in that game. So the count's 2-2 on Naquin. John.
I'd have a little fun with it.
That's funny. I don't know, Braden. Hopefully the Reds have a comeback here, so we'll see what happens. That was just bad luck. India had a good jump, and just unfortunate. Will Smith has a great arm.
Yes, he does.
And looks like Bueller walked Naquin. And he checked his swing, and they called him safe or called it safe, so he is going on to first. And up to bat is going to be center fielder Jake Fraley.
It was 0 for 1 in this game.
So Fraley come over from the Mariners in the Winker and Suarez trade. And that is outside up top for strike one or ball one. Excuse me. Getting excited. And like I said, Fraley hit his home run or his first home run yesterday into the right field seats at Great American Ballpark. His first home run with the Reds, that is. And that was a very, very tight pitch there, but the count's 2-0. That was a ball to Fraley. Is the universal DH in play now? Yeah. So the new agreement with the MLB is, the National League has a DH full-time now. Which is crazy. It's kind of weird to see the batter not or the pitcher not batting, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I think it's a good thing too. I mean, I don't know.
Protects your pitchers to a point, but
yeah, it really does. It really does. The only pitcher that I can remember that we had, because he's with the Angels now, that could hit was Michael Lorenzen. That could actually, because he actually had a couple of home runs with the Reds.
Yeah.
And here we go. Counts 2-2 on Jake Fraley. Runner on first, 1 out. And Fraley gets into that one, but Mookie Betts is going to track it down in right field. That's 2 outs. Naquin back to first. Lorenzen is jacked. I'm telling you, he's like the Kool-Aid man. I could see him busting through the wall, Keith. He is him and Derek Dietrich. You remember when they played together on the Reds? They were both like ripped. I really, like I said, I'm kind of on the fence about it, Tommy. It has its good sides and upsides, I guess. But I don't know. It kind of saves your pitcher. And Joey Votto goes to second baseman, and he throws the first to Freeman, and that retires the side. The Reds strand 1. Yeah, Tyler O'Neill's definitely jacked too. I know, man. There's some big guys out there. I don't even know. I don't even know if Dietrich is playing anywhere now. He had a really couple good season with the Reds, and he just kind of fell off after that.
I haven't heard the name lately.
Yeah, neither have I. Just like you never hear Scooter Jeanette either. Like after Jeanette left the Reds, he didn't really do much after that, and you don't ever hear that name anymore.
It's true. Just an update. Braves are now losing 11-0 in the bottom of the eighth.
Yeah, I agree with that, Tommy. It does open doors for a lot of guys, that can't field. So I agree with you. Um, for example, I mean, I love him to death. Castellanos. Castellanos is like a perfect candidate for a DH. I mean, he's not the best fielder. He's a below average fielder, but he can absolutely crush the ball. So that's a perfect example there.
And O'Neill Cruz is the same way.
Yeah,
Not a
O'Neill
great
Cruz.
fielder, but hell of a hitter.
Now, O'Neill Cruz, he is the shortstop, right, for the Pirates, or well, the one that they sent down.
Yeah, not O'Neill Cruz. The one we have, Nelly Cruz. Sorry, Nelson
Oh,
Cruz.
Nelly Cruz. Okay, I thought you were talking about O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates.
No, I'd love to see them bring him up.
Yeah, me too. I didn't get that. Them sending them down.
I'm wondering if it was just to free up some money to be able to pay Keith Bryan to stay.
Right. Yeah.
They're not
Exactly.
supposed to do that.
Exactly. And Keith says Dietrich is still a free agent. Maybe he can join you for the next broadcast. You know what? That would be awesome. You know what? Maybe I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him an email and a message on Instagram and see if he'll get back to me. He'll probably laugh at me, but hey, I'll send him one anyway.
It's not like he's got anything better to do if he's sitting out.
And that's it. San Martin's back on for the Reds, and Freeman looks at his first pitch, and it's a ball outside. Counts 1-0. And that one's inside for ball two. Joby One Kenobi says, speaking of jacked, Adolis Garcia is a beast. Yeah, definitely. And here we go. That one is fouled off by Freddie Freeman inside at 88. Count is now 2-1. That's so weird seeing Freddie Freeman in a Dodger uniform.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's doing good for him.
That is ball three. That was outside. Counts 3-1. Martin has 21 pitches currently. And there we go. Freddie Freeman swings at that one in the dirt. So that's 3-2, full count.
Going golfing. Can't do that in the game.
Yeah. And here we go. San Martin, and that one's fouled off. Count's still 3-2. And he says Michael Conforto is still a free agent as well. And that one's fouled off by Freeman. 3-2. Pretty good battle here going between San Martin and Freeman. And Tommy says, I always have a little extra love for Dave Roberts because he pinch ran one time. That's crazy. And hey, your buddy Dom. And that one is up to right field line. And that is fielded by Votto. He steps on first. And Freddie Freeman's down. On deck, stepping into the batter's box, Trey Turner.
What's up, Mark? How you doing?
Hey, Mark. What's going on? And we definitely got a few Cracker Jacks in here, that's for sure. And I don't know about the corn dogs. That sounds good, though, brother. How you doing, Mark?
And Dom, I got a nice little package headed your way with your favorite player in it. That's all I'm going to say.
and that is 2-0 on Trey Turner. And that one was in the dirt at 80 miles an hour. San Martin looks in, and the pitch, and that one swung on and missed 89 miles an hour. So that's 2-1's the count. A 1 out in the inning, bottom of the third. The Dodgers still lead the Reds 3-0. And that one's a chopper to third base to Moustakas Tavado, and he is out. 2 down. So the Reds manager is David Bell, for you guys that don't know. He's been a pretty decent manager for us. He just don't the last few years, we haven't had a whole lot to work with. So it's a tough situation for him too. Here's the pitch, and that is a ball one outside for Justin Turner.
You guys need to just quit selling off your team.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I agree 100% with that, John. And that is in there for a called strike, off-speed pitch. And that evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs, bottom of the third. San Martin looks in, and that is outside. 2-1's the count to Justin Turner. And that one is fouled off. That's an off-speed pitch that Sesa likes, that San Martin likes to throw down in the zone. And he's changing his speeds up pretty well, so I'm happy with that. That's a good sign for Martin. Now, Martin has 33 pitches currently. He counts 2-2. He looks in. The pitch. And that one is hammered, but right fielder Naquin has it in his glove, and that's going to retire to side. So now we're going to go to the top of the fourth. And, John, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to step away here just for a second.
Yeah, I'll run down some. All right, Joey. Well, what do you got here? Let's see. Would you know about selling if your team on that's kind of just give them away? They're not going to give them away. They're a $2 billion team, but I'm starting a GoFundMe to try to buy it. So if anybody would like to donate, a couple 100,000 be great. Just saying. Doing a look at a little rundown of some games. Checking the highlights of the Braves Padres. Padres are up 12-0 in the bottom of the ninth. So you have Austin Nola that went 3 for 4. Machado's 4 for 5. Cronenworth 1 for 3. Voigt 1 for 5. Hosmer 1 for 5. Well, Myers 1 for 5. So they're doing pretty good out there in San Diego. You got the Blue Jays down 2-0 to the Yankees in the top of the 8th. Angels are losing 10-4 to the Rangers in the top of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Tigers up 4-2 on the Royals. Cubs top of the 8th, they're up 5-2.
All right, John. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that.
No problem.
And that's right. Let's go Reds, Braden. And you're right, Tommy. San Martin probably should have started a game. I don't know why they decided to go ahead and try to make it a bullpen game. That beats me. But nothing the Reds do here lately makes sense. And Dom, I hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully, here in the next couple weeks, I'll be calling the Mets game for you. So I will give you all the details on that as well. Can't wait to call that one. And that is outside for ball one. Walker Buehler's back on the mound. He currently has 50 pitches. The count's 1-0 on Tyler Stevenson. Tyler Stevenson's 0 for 1 tonight. And that one swung on and missed. High fastball at 95 inside. Counts 1-1. We are in top of the fourth inning here. The Reds have 3 hits and the Dodgers have 6. And yeah, they have. They've settled down behind them anyways. Yes, they have. And Big Ray, I hope you're doing well, my friend. And that is in there for a called strike. That evens the count at 2-2 on Stevenson. On deck, we have Aristides Aquino. And that one is in the dirt. 83 mile an hour off speed pitch. Count runs full. No outs. Here we go. There's a pitch. And Stevenson pops it out to left fielder Chris Taylor. And he gloves it. That's 1 down.
So I just read the scouting report on Aquino. He says don't throw him a fastball.
Exactly. Like I said, or like Tommy said, I'm sorry, he's basically a Serrano.
Just not as built like Serrano, but hey, you know.
Hey, so maybe we should take up a collection and send him a Joe Boo.
There you go.
Here we go. Aquino, that was inside, swung at that fastball for a strike 1.
Make sure you send him a cigar and some rum.
Keith, it would be lucky to be worth 50 cents, honestly. And that one's in the dirt, 95 mile an hour fastball. 1-1.
Right now, Aquino cards are right around 50 cents.
That's what I was thinking. Hey, I have a ton of them, so maybe I could get like, I don't know, 20 or 30 bucks.
There you go. I mean, you'll probably find them at card shows in the 10-cent box, but
I'm really hoping Aquino can turn something around this season because he is out of the options, and that really scares me. I hate to lose him. I mean, the kid's got tons of upside, but he can't hit anything, here lately. So I don't know. I'd really like to see him turn it around. And Aquino strikes out for the second time, 2 down.
And you know what's going to happen when he goes to another team? He'll probably start doing well.
Oh, I know. He'll end up somewhere like the Yankees will give him a minimum contract. What is the minimum? 700,000 or something like that. I think that's what he's actually making with the Reds right now. And he'll turn it around. That's usually the way it goes with the Reds. And here we go, Mike Moustakas. And that is low for ball 1.
Moustakas is 1 for 1 in this game with a hit.
And we are in top of the 4th. And yes, I do remember Willie Mo Pena. I sure do. Good old Willie Mo. And here we go. And that one is fouled back. And the count is 1-2 on Mike Moustakas. That was an all speed. I thought that was going to be a hit. That was close.
Wow.
And the pitch. And he gets him chasing at 91 outside. And that's going to retire to side. Moustakas strikes out. And Tommy Brake says sometimes a new coach can change a guy, a new perspective on hitting or something. Yeah, it could be anything. Change of scenery. I've seen it happen 100 times. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what they're doing with Aquino, but man, he definitely needs some work. But if he don't pick it up, I don't see him being with the Reds the full season. Honestly, I just can't see why they would keep him on the roster if he keeps hitting like this.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I can't even send him down to the minors either.
No, they can't send him down to the minors unless he agrees to it because he's out of options. So I don't know. I don't know what he would do. I mean, I know a team out there would pick him up. There's no doubt about that. I mean, he has a ton of upside. He just Joby One says no smoking in the booth. Beast.
Too late. It's not like there's anybody watching the game. Just saying.
So, guys, I was thinking about I'm going to talk to Mrs. Redbeard tomorrow. We're going to go have lunch and stuff. But if you have a game in mind that you would like me to call tomorrow, maybe we can take a vote on it, and I'll see what her plans are tomorrow. I'd be more than happy to call a game tomorrow. Maybe call 2. You know, I'm really enjoying this. I could talk baseball all day long. But if you guys have a game tomorrow and look ahead and you'd like me to call, just let us know.
It just can't be a late one for me because I got a long drive tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait to meet up with you, man. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, me either. Let's see what the games that I could do.
And Keith says the Red Sox have their home opener at 2 tomorrow. Daniel Naves says a Blue Jays game. That's a possibility.
Blue Jays are 7:00. Yankees are 7:05. Phillies 6:40. My Nats are at 6:30. Rays and White Sox. That wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah, that would be a fun one. And San Martin's back on, and he throws a first pitch strike into Max Muncy. Sorry, I was a little late on that call. Tommy, you know the Reds is my team, but also, like I said, I do want to call a game from all 30 teams. So, you know, I'm up for anything, man. I really am. And thank you so much, Braden. That means a lot to me. This is only my second game I've ever called. I do need to work on my speech a little bit, obviously, but I am trying my hardest. I really enjoy doing this. The count is 2-1 on Max Muncy in the pitch, and that one is fouled. So that evens the count at 2-2.
Bottom of the fourth and still no homers.
And Big Ray, no, I'm just like I said, I was kind of nervous yesterday. It was my first game. I have settled down a little bit, but I really appreciate it. Big Ray said it sounded like a pro tonight, so I really appreciate it. Try my best. And here we go. Max Muncy hits one in center field, and Fraley's there, and he gloves it. 1 down in the bottom of the fourth. And thank you so much, Daniel. I really appreciate it. And Daniel, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. It'll also let you know every time I go live. We will be calling at least a couple games a week. With my work schedule, I do work a full-time job, and I do this on the side. So and I'm also going to be going back to card breaks here, hopefully in the next month or two. So we're going to switch it up. And I got some things in the work I'm working on, but I really like calling these games as well.
Daniel Naves, we appreciate you being here and appreciate your comment.
And here we go. And that is in there for a strike. So that's 1-1 to Will Smith. Every time I say Will Smith, I just think about him slapping Chris Rock.
I know, right?
Here we go. I mean, you know, because that's been that's the only thing that's been in the news here lately, you know. And I can see just Chris Rock just smiling about it, you know.
Uh-huh.
And Braden, thank you for subscribing. I truly appreciate you. That's a big help. Now, guys, I did want to let you know if you want to tip the host, you're more than welcome to. My PayPal is 2shans@yahoo.com. I got it scrolling there on the bottom. And anything that I make, I am going to split with my co-host John if we get any tips. So you're more than welcome to send a tip over. If not, that's fine. I just, like I said, that's just for me and John. But I will split it with him 50-50 John does a great job helping me co-host here, and I appreciate having you in, John.
No problem, man. Anytime. If I can make it, I'll be here.
And Will Smith goes down, and that is 2 outs. I'm a little late on that call, but
Chris Taylor up. Hoping he's going to hit a homer for me.
here we go, Chris Taylor, and that is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, he definitely should have had San Martin start in this game.
Yes, he should have. They should have. Like I said, I didn't get that decision at all. But what do you expect? And
That's
it's
why
obvious.
we're not the coaches.
And it's obvious, like I said, I'm a diehard Reds fan. I've been a Reds fan since I've been knee high. But it's really disappointing in the ownership of the Reds. I don't know if you guys read in the news what he said, and that is in there for a strike to count as 1 and 2. Phil Castellini, your owner, and all the fans were saying is, if you can't put a decent team together in a lineup and pitching, sell the team to somebody that wants to win,
Yeah.
And Castellini goes on to say, well, if you fans don't like it, then basically where do you want to go? Where are we going to sell this team to? And I don't like those kind of comments, because, well, it's obvious. The Reds make most of their money from broadcasting. They don't. I mean, yeah, filling the seats helps too, but they make all their money from TV endorsements and stuff like that. So basically, what he said, is, well, I don't want to say it, but it just looks bad on them because they don't care about their fans. It's obvious that Phil Castellini doesn't care about the fans at all.
No, it's all about the money for them.
Yeah, that's all it's about. Now, I know they won't. I couldn't see this team moving out of Cincinnati, but I wish they would sell it to somebody that had a little money. And that one was popped into center field. Jake Fraley has it, and that's going to retire the side. So Revere San Martin is having a great outing out there. He's looking comfortable, John, and he's locating his pitches and changing speeds. He's doing well.
Yes, he is.
So, yeah, starting Sesa probably wasn't the best thing.
Got a couple finals to go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead with the final scores, John.
Got a couple final scores in. The Tigers beat the Royals 4-2. And the Braves lost to the Padres 12-1. Yankees are now up 3-0 in the bottom of the 8th. And Cubs are up still 5-2 in the end of the 8th.
Nice. So, John, do you have anybody? And also, I'll ask the audience here. Do you have any sleeper teams that you think is going to creep right into the playoffs this year that we wouldn't think would make it?
I see Texas.
And
okay. I know people aren't going to believe me on this, but I have for some reason the A's.
The A's, yeah.
They're always there.
So Pache had a big game today, didn't he? Or I seen Pache had something going on today with the A's.
Yeah. Let me take a look real quick. Pache.
And Daniel says the Angels and Big Ray. I am right there, 100% with you. The way the Guardians are playing right now, and I'll tell you what, their pitching staff is insane. I'm going to tell you what, I really like their closer, Emmanuel Clase. That guy has one of the nastiest cutters I've ever seen. I was watching them yesterday against the Reds, we were calling it here, and that guy has some nasty stuff. But yeah, I could see the Guardians for sure. That they're high on my list.
Pache went 2 for 4 with a homer in that game. Kevin Smith, their third baseman, looks like he went 3 for 3 with 2 homers. Elvis Andrew hit a homer. Sheldon Noisy hit a homer. And Chad Pinder all hit a homer.
And Kyle Farmer hits it to Bellinger in center field, and he's going to glove it. That's going to be 1 down. Now we're in the top of the 5th inning. Yeah, and Tommy brings up a good point. The Rockies are 4-1. So you
Yes,
said
sir.
Pache was 2-4. Yeah, I thought he had a pretty decent day.
When you look at the Cubs, look where they're at. They're, I think, 4-1 also. About, and maybe not, but I thought they were.
Well, they're currently beating the Rockies right now, 5-2. So yeah, I mean the Cubs are in there, man.
No, Cubs are
But yeah,
3-2 tied with the Cardinals. So yeah, they're going to be in first. Well, we knew the Mets, but the Mets always start out this way after spending a lot of money, and then middle of the season they fall apart. So,
and here we go. That is going to be 0-2 to Colin Moran. And yeah, man, there's so many. I mean, I know it's early in the season, but thank you guys for your answers. Keith says the Mets are also 5-2, and Colin Moran goes down on strikes. That's 2 outs.
and a sleeper I see in sleeper team like for the next 3 to 5 years is Arizona.
Arizona, yeah, I could see that as
They have
well.
got some really good youngsters coming up.
Well, that's the one thing that I can say. Yeah, Arizona definitely has a good team coming up. But also, I'm excited about my Redlegs. They actually have a bunch of good players in the farm system coming up, and plus the people we have traded for.
Yeah.
And I will save that for another show because I'm actually going to do just podcasting as well to calling games. So I'm going to be doing podcasting just like pre-recorded. There may be a few live ones. We'll see. But I'm also going to go in depth with that and with not only the Reds but other teams. And I agree with you guys totally as well on Jose Ramirez. Man, that guy's nasty. He's been killing it.
Yes, he has.
And here we go, Bueller, and that is fouled off by Jonathan India, and the count is 1-2. So let me get the score back up here. And like I said, John, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I know it's a late game, but I really appreciate it. And India looks in, and that is going to be a ball. So we are even at 2-2. Yeah, you were exactly right, Keith. I was thinking the same thing. Ramirez does remind you of Rafael Devers a lot. He really does. And Big Ray says Detroit and the Rangers would be the other 2 sleepers. And he says, I'm a Cubs. He's a Cubs fan, just like Matt. We are not getting excited because we know the Cubs mathematically eliminated already. And India's safe. Wow, that was a close play there.
I got to see the replay of that.
Wow. And it was a slow roller. And
bare hands it.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Got him by about a half a step.
That was a tough play by Alberto, man, but that was a nice bare-handed throw. Uh-oh. So we're going to have the trainer and Reds manager David Bell. I think they're going to check out Jonathan India. He was kind of grimacing after that play. That is not good.
Maybe he pulled a hammy.
Uh-oh, he is walking off the field.
That's what it looks like. He pulled a hammy.
And India slamming his helmet down.
He's jumping around though, at least.
It looks like looks like you're right, John. It's going to be a hamstring injury, and that is not good for the Redlegs.
I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to hold. I think he'll end up either probably missing tomorrow or maybe playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so. So hopefully, we wish the best for India. Hopefully, he'll only be out a game or 2.
Who's pitch running for him?
And I didn't see who that was.
Drury.
Brandon Drury.
He's coming into the game with a 333 average. That might be good though.
Yeah, he had. I think he was 1 for 4 yesterday, maybe 2 for 4. I know he did have a hit yesterday. He also had a 2-run home run on opening day.
Nice.
So we got Naquin up to bat, 2 outs. And Naquin was showing bunt on that one. And that was a ball. 1-0. He pulled back. That's one thing that you don't see a whole lot anymore, John, in baseball. And that one's fouled off for 1-1. Is like a really decent bunter. You know what I mean?
No,
like you don't. Yeah, you don't hardly see anybody like that's really good at bunting anymore. And you know what? Back to the Reds. Whenever they had Billy Hamilton, he is so dang fast, it's unbelievable. And if that guy could just get a bunt down, he would be on base pretty much every time. But he could not bunt to save his life, And he just crazy.
I think you don't see him like they used to back in the day, where they'd lay him right down the third baseline and be able to outrun him.
And that's fouled off down the left field line in the seats. Counts 2-2. But yeah,
Go ahead. I was just going to say Walker Buehler is at 80 pitches right now. We'll see if they keep him in after this inning.
Nice. And Big Ray says Trey Turner is a great bunter. Agree, John?
Yes, he is. Again, wish we wouldn't have got rid of him. But I got to say, Ruiz is doing a hell of a job for us.
And that's a chopper back to the mound. And he's going to throw over to first for the final out of the inning. Or for the top of the 5th.
Now, who in the chat agrees with me that Jason Dominguez is overhyped and he's going to be a bust for when he gets up here into the big leagues? I want to see if anybody agrees with me on that. Because I know your opinion, Jimmy, so.
Yeah, you already know my opinion on that. And
Big Ray doesn't agree, huh? I do. I just think he's going to be a bust. If he ever even makes it up.
I mean, he's a beast. I mean, he has the power, and he can run.
He does.
But like I said, it's just, I guess, kind of like Wander. I mean, Dominguez is so hyped up. He's going to have a lot to prove.
Yes.
When he comes up, so I'm really looking.
He's 19, 5'10", 190. Let's see what he's. See if there's any like. I don't think he's in spring training. I think he's still down in the minors, but I don't think he came up for spring to even try.
Yeah.
I think that's something they should do with these kids that are 18, 19. Bring them up in for a game or two in spring training just to see how they do. And give them that maybe little edge to push to say, hey,
Right. I mean, that could be a major confidence booster, for sure.
Because I'm looking at his MILB stats. He's had 228 at-bats, 33 runs, not 57. It's only 5 homers, 19 RBIs, 9 stolen bases. His average is a 250. So, I mean, it's kind of like, to me, he's in the middle of the road. He hasn't really proved anything.
And there we go. We got Brandon Drury in playing second base, guys. So he's going to stay in permanently. And Braden, my name's Jimmy. It's nice to meet you. You just call me Jimmy or Redbeard or Whatever you want to call me, just don't call me late for dinner. And here we go. And that is fouled off by Bellinger. Counts 1-1. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just, I'm just kind of like everybody else. I'm excited to watch him come up and play. To see what he can do.
That might change it for me, but I also like the fact he's on the Yankees.
Big Ray says, honestly, he'll be traded to the Angels for Trout in a couple years or less. I wouldn't be surprised if something big would happen like that, Big Ray. I wouldn't be surprised at all. The count's 2-2 on Bellinger.
Oh, there was a story I read that. Oops, hang on a minute here. There you go. That I actually heard that he said he would like, after his contract's up in LA, to actually finish his career home here at Philly.
Really?
So I don't know if that's going to be true that happens or not, but because he lives right in Toms River, New Jersey, so well, that's where his home is at, should I say.
Okay. And San Martin looking sharp out there. He has 55 pitches currently, but he just struck Cody Bellinger out. And on deck, we got Hanser Alberto, third baseman for the Dodgers. And Braden said his grandma said, "Go Reds." That's right. Go Reds. Let's go. You never know. With still a lot of ball game left to play here. The Reds need to rally back. I'm still waiting for Votto to get that big hit. And here we go. That is grounded to third baseman Moustakas. Throw on to first, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Hanser Alberto goes down.
Mookie.
Just stepping up in the batter's box, Mookie Betts. Probably one of my favorite players in the game.
He is.
Man, he was really fun. I mean, he's still really fun to watch in LA, but don't get me wrong, he was really, really fun to watch in Boston. If any of you guys can remember, like in the last 10 years, do you guys, or you might not even have a favorite player, but did you guys have a favorite Reds player or somebody that you like to watch in the last 10 years? If so, just let us know. I'm curious to see.
That played on the Reds?
Yes, in the last 10 years. And here we go. That one is lined in the right field, right in front of Naquin. So that's going to be a base hit for Mookie. And on deck is Freddie Freeman.
I know it's probably been more than 10 years, but Griffey Jr. was always the one I used to like to watch on there.
Oh, definitely. Everybody used to love to watch Griffey. The only thing that kind of was a bummer was he was injured a lot with the Reds, you know.
Yeah.
That was
Larry
the big
Larkin
bummer.
wasn't bad to watch either.
Yeah, Larry Barkin. Yeah. Probably my favorite is, yeah, I agree. I agree with Big Ray. Votto's definitely currently my favorite. You know, everybody knows that. But in the last 10 years, oh, man, that's hard. Adam Dunn was a good one. You know who I really like to watch play was Brandon Phillips.
Yeah.
Brandon Phillips was really fun to watch. He made some outstanding plays at second base. And he pulled off some amazing plays. But, yeah, Brandon Phillips is one that comes to memory. And here we go. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Mookie Betts on first. Freddie Freeman in the box. And that is grounded to second baseman Drury. And I'm sorry, to Kyle Farmer, shortstop, and on to Joey Votto. And that's going to do it. 4 to 5th. Same score. Reds 3. I'm sorry, Dodgers 3. Reds nothing.
It's a nice thought, though.
Oh, I know. And I tell you, I'm not going to change my mind now. They should have started San Martin.
Yeah. And
He
the
has been
final
looking
from
sharp out
Texas
there.
is the Rangers beat the Angels 10-5.
And Big Ray says also from Brownsburg, Indiana. And I know they traded Tucker Barnhart to the Tigers. I know. And I like Tucker as well. Big Ray, he's one of my favorite defensive catchers out there. It was a shame. But Tyler Stevenson's holding his own out there. I'll give it to him. So at least we don't have any like a bad catcher. So. And yeah, the card hobbyist says you thought Drew Stubbs was going to be a superstar. So did I. I like Drew Stubbs a lot. And yeah, the Todd father, Todd Frazier. Yeah, you can't forget about him. He was awesome to watch on third base, and he won the home run derby back. What was it? 2015. I think it was 2015 when the All Star game was in Cincinnati. So he won the home run derby in Cincinnati, which was fantastic. That was a fun home run derby to watch. Jay Bruce, yeah, you can't forget about Jay Bruce. Had a really good career with the Reds. Then he played with the Phillies for a couple seasons after that. And now that's just a name you don't hear anymore. It's kind of wild how baseball is like a rotating door for players. Here today, gone tomorrow. It's crazy.
I can bring up an oldie but a good J.D. Drew. Remember him?
Yep, I remember him as well.
And never really proved anything.
So they brought Walker Buehler back out for the sixth. And Edison Volquez, yeah, I watched him pitch for the Reds. Cueto has that I don't know, I call it kind of like a baby cradle wind up. I always loved watching Cueto, but he was injured quite a bit with the Reds too, but he was fun to watch. Jake Fraley's at bat. He's 0-2 today with a 176 average. And the Yanks with a double play to end it, Big Ray says. So the final in New York's going to be 3, Toronto, nothing.
And the Cubbies just finished up 5-2 over the Rockies.
Nice. And there we go. Ground ball to short. And that's a throw on to Freeman. And out. So one down in the top of the sixth for the Reds. We're going to have Joey Votto on deck. So we still have 9 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I know John does as well. And this is fun. I could do this every day. And here we go. And that is ball inside the Votto. Count as 1-0. And, if you guys wasn't here to hear it, India left the game with a right hamstring injury. So hopefully we wish him the best. He was walking pretty well, so hopefully he'll only be out for a couple games. And that was a soft contact from Votto to Buehler. Buehler throws on to Freeman, and that is 2 down, top of the sixth.
I'm surprised Buehler's still in there with 86 pitches, but at only 4 hits, they're probably like, he's doing good.
So am I. I don't know if you've seen the replay of that Votto swing, but it kind of looked like he was going to check a swing, and it made contact with the bat, so it was just like a dribbler down to Buehler. I know he's mad at himself there. And we got Tyler Stevenson, 2 outs, top of the sixth. And
getting tired.
What's that?
You see Buehler starting to get tired.
Yeah, but yes, he is. And that one was outside. That's 2-0 count to Tyler Stevenson. And not a surprise there. I mean, like you were saying, Buehler, he's up to 88 pitches. And looks like Daniel Hudson is warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers, right-handed pitcher. And he got the call on that one. That was a little outside, but they called it for a strike. It's 2-1.
About 3.5, Braden. About 3.5 more innings.
And that one, I know Bueller wanted that call, but that brings the count to 3-1. That was right on the corner of the plate.
I was looking at that one. It sank just a little too soon.
So Bueller's pretty sharp out there today, John.
He is.
And he just walked Stevenson. So we got a runner on first with 2 outs.
We're going to have a meeting at the mound for that one. Nope, there's a call.
And we got Aristides Aquino up to bat for the 3rd time.
We got Hudson and Price up in the bullpen.
Oh, they got Price up as well?
Yep.
All right. So I wonder if this is it for Bueller, or they're going to try to let him get this out. So I guess they're going to let him. I guess they're going to let him try to get the out.
I was going to say because the coach didn't run out, so well, maybe, who knows?
Am I way behind you, or I just seen David Price warming up?
Yeah, you are a little bit because they just had a meeting without the coach, and then the coach ran back and got on the phone. So they're going to let him pitch to Aquino because they know they just got to throw curveballs and all that. So
here we go, Aquino. That is fouled off for strike 1.
It looked like almost like a fastball. He didn't know what to do with it. It's like check swing.
Aquino looks in. And that is, oh man, how do you look at that one? That was right down the plate, off speed, 81 for 0-2. That was right down the heart of the plate. And that is high fastball. And the count is 1-2. So watch, and Bueller's probably going to go back outside here and see if he can get Aquino to chase. Maybe. And, nope. Aquino fouls that one off, and that is the count's still 1-2. I figured he'd go back outside and try to get him to chase.
Yeah, I think he's going on his next pitch. Either outside or inside. I don't know yet. Outside, yep. Keno held it that time.
Yeah, he held up on that one. And that was 89 mile an hour outside. So, you know, they're throwing him the changeup.
That was a good pitch from the hip, but he just got ahead of it.
Count's still 2-2. Ooh, it bounced off of the mask of Will Smith there. I know they had. I bet he felt that one.
Oh yeah.
And they got the wave going on in the crowd.
Nice.
Here we go. Bueller 2-2. Aquino flies out, and that one is gone. Aquino with a home run. There we go. He got a fastball right up top, right where he likes it, and he got just enough to get it out there.
Bueller's done now.
So that's going to be a 2-run home run for the Redlegs. So we're right back in this thing. That's 2-run shot. Very nice.
Hey,
there you go.
Up to 125.
There you go. I know Braden's excited about that one.
That was a high fastball too.
Yes, it was. He got just enough.
He's like, damn it, I finally got a hit. That's what it looked like he was saying as he walked off the plate. Like, damn it, I finally got one.
Yeah, I told you at the beginning of the game, Aquino's due for one. And you know what? Maybe that'll be a confidence booster for him.
Yeah, I knew that'd be it for Bueller at 98 pitches. He was getting too tired.
And the Punisher gets one.
Oh, Bueller was pissed. He gave that one up. Threw his hat down.
And so they're taking Bueller out. So that, let's see. He had 98 pitches. I mean, there's nothing to be. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but that's nothing to,
I don't think it would have been as hurtful to him if it was just a solo shot, but the 2-run brings it so close at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, he yeah, 98 pitches though. That's nothing to be ashamed of, man. He pitched one heck of a game.
He did.
His ERA after that is 3.38. So
I got a little commercial. I can check my fantasy, see how many points he got me.
and that you're right, Big Ray. Now it's a game that brought a little bit of life back back to the Reds fans and everybody watching out there. So I'm really happy. And by the way, John, for everybody that said the game was going to be over, we just went over.
We did.
The over.
And nobody picked Aquino to hit the first home run.
No, they did not.
I guess he must have had the cigar and some rum for Jobu.
He must have. Yeah, there you go. In between innings. John, if you don't mind, just if you don't mind doing commentary for a second, I'm going to grab another drink real quick.
Alrighty. So they brought David Price in. I believe he's a left-handed pitcher. Bueller went 5.2 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks in 98 pitches. So not a bad one for him. Yep, David Price against Mike Moustakas. Inside 91 miles an hour. His ERA for David Price is 4.03 last season, 5 wins, 2 losses. 1-0 pitch. Just inside, strike 1. I am not good at this. I'm just letting you know that now. We brought in Ricky the Wild Thing Vaughn. Trying to paint the corners. The 1-1 pitch. High, swung, fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Yeah, it is that he's still a bullpen. I didn't think he would be after this many years. So Moustakas is in 1 for 2 tonight. 1-2's the count. David Price gets the sign. And the windup. Down the middle. Swung, hit foul. Still 1-2.
All righty. I'm back in here, John.
All right, good, because I'm not good at this.
No, you're doing a great job, man. You sound awesome.
Try to give as much information.
So we got David Price in now, huh? All right.
Left-hand pitcher. He was 4.30 ERA last year with a 5-2 record.
Counts 1-2 on Moose. He grounds it to the right side and then throws to Freeman, and that's going to retire the side. So David Price with 5 pitches comes in and finishes that side. And looks like we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th now. And Trey Turner is going to be up to bat. So let's take a look at the chat here. Big Ray said the Pirates won again. He said, I may have to change one of my sleepers. If they don't trade away their good players mid-season, they may be there.
Right. The only reason they won is we don't have any pitching.
Yeah.
So Bueller got me 12 points. That's good.
I don't really know anyone that that's pitching for the Pirates this year that I recognize. Mitch Keller, he's still there. I remember him.
Who was it today? I can't remember his name. I mean, we hit him early, but couldn't do anything after that.
So some good news. I know the Reds has a 4-game series coming up in May against the Pirates at PNC Park. So hopefully I'll be able to go up and catch a couple games because I think it's like a Thursday through Sunday.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so I'll be able to go up and see him play.
Wander was hitless today.
Oh, Brubaker. Yeah, that's right. I know Brubaker.
That's right. Brubaker was that pitcher. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
got to
remember
him
him
early,
last year.
but couldn't freaking do anything after that.
You know what that reminds me? I was thinking about a trade the Pirates made. What was it, a couple years ago? Probably one of the most horrible trades I ever seen in my life. Is when they traded Glasnow and Austin Meadows to Tampa Bay for Chris Archer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was a horrible trade.
Well, wasn't the trade with Barry Bonds a bad one too back in the day? I think.
Yeah, it was. Who did they? I can't even remember who they traded for.
I
Come
don't
to think
remember.
about it.
I don't know if you can still
So
find
look
that
at
out.
that. They got San Martin back in. And that one's fouled off down the left line. Or left field line. 0-1. The batter's Trey Turner. He is 1 for 2 tonight. And wow, Miguel Cabrera is 6 hits away from 3,000. That's amazing. I can't wait to see him reach that milestone.
Yeah. And he will.
And that one is just foul down the right field line. I thought it was going to come back fair. So the count is 1-2. So did the Nationals get anybody good in the first round of the draft this year?
I didn't even look really because
or last year, should I say now? But
we picked up a lot of rookie pitchers and rookie catchers. It's like I think we picked up 10 rookie catchers. I'm like, why?
Okay.
You have Ruiz, he's doing good, but
okay. Bonds was never traded.
no, I do see that in '92 they were going to trade him to Atlanta for Alejandro Pena, Keith Mitchell, and a player to be named later, but Jim Leland opposed it and they rescinded it.
And that is 1 out. And that is in there for a called strike. 0-1 on Justin Turner. San Martin just cruising right along. He has 68 pitches. Counts 1-1. Yeah, I never was really a Barry Bonds fan anyway. And there we go. That is fouled off. Makes the count 2-1.
Okay, so he was originally Barry Bonds was selected by the Giants in the second round, but never signed. And the Pirates picked him up in the 6th round of free agency, and then he was granted free agency in '92, where the Giants picked him up, and then he was granted free agency in 2007 and never played again.
Wow, and that is nice. San Martin just struck out Justin Turner with
good.
With an off-speed pitch up top, man. That was a beautiful pitch.
Sorry,
so that's going to bring. What's that?
Sorry about interrupting you there.
Oh no, you're good. Max Muncy's up to bat, and he's 1 for 2 tonight. 158 average. So we are in the bottom of the 6th. And if you missed it, Aristides Aquino hit a 2-run shot to left field, making the score 3-2.
Trying to figure out how to make contact with the ball.
There you go. Justice Bonds and Gant would have been a sick outfield. That would have been sick.
Yeah, it would have been.
And Keith said that I resemble Justin Turner. And he also has a yes, he does. That's awesome. Oh, and that is in the right field and throw on Novato. And that's going to retire the side. So Revere San Martin, very impressive outing tonight. He has 75
Yeah.
pitches. So he brought his ERA way down. It went from 19 down to 6 something now. So he's right in cruise control. And it looks like we're going to see David Price come back out. And then we're going to have Due Up, Kyle Farmer, Colin Moran, and Brandon Drury.
Trying to think of who else you got thrown out in that outfield with them. There's a couple of goes from back then.
Was you a Sheffield fan at all?
No.
No?
No. I started off as a Will Clark fan and always will be because he was the first baseball player as a kid that I ever met and got an autograph from.
Wow, that's awesome, man. That's a heck of a story, John. I'd like to. I'll tell you what. One day, whenever on my podcast, we're gonna have to go down. And you're gonna have to give me that whole story because I would love to hear that.
I will. It was fun. I still think he should be a Hall of Famer, but
you want to know? I don't know if you remember him or not. He played for the Reds, but first player I ever met. It's a funny story. We were walking back to the car after a game, and so we were walking across the sidewalk, and this car pulls up. It was like a Lincoln or something. I can't even remember now, but black car, and he rolls down the window. And he throws me a baseball, and it's signed. And I looked, and it was Pokey Reese.
Oh wow!
You remember him for the Reds?
Yes, I do.
That was my first autograph, and that was just crazy because, like I said, I wasn't even trying to get an autograph or anything. We were just walking, and he said, "Here you go, kid." And
that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Big Ray, and I will share that as well. I will share the time that I got to meet Eric Davis. Eric Davis is my on my top 3 Reds players of all time. And he is a very awesome guy, very nice guy I met in person. So I loved his swing. He had one of the sweetest swings in baseball, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah, there's been a few guys that I've met that I've enjoyed talking to. Like, yeah, be able to talk to them before they sign and stuff.
Yes, he was a great defensive player, Keith. And he floated that change up in there at 73. The count's 0-2 on Farmer, but that was outside. So definitely both sides are getting some breaks tonight on these calls. David Price looks in, and Farmer fouls that one off. Count's still 0-2. And Braden says, "Do you think we're going to win?" I hope so, Braden. I'm keeping my hopes up. I'd like to see us. I'd like to see us win this one. So here we go. 0-2's the count. Price looks in. And he's taking his time here. He looks back in. And here we go. The pitch. And that is outside. So that's going to even the count. No, I'm sorry. That is 1-2. And well, listen to this. For the Pirates, Vogelbach today, 4 for 6, solo home run. And a double, I think.
I don't want to hear it.
Wow. And, wow. There you go. And Farmer's down on strikes. That's 1 out on top of the 7th.
Fotios Panopoulos. How you doing this evening?
I'm a Reds fan myself, so I'm calling this game. But I'm going to call a lot more games. I'm just trying to familiarize myself and try to get better at speaking and everything doing this. So So I'm calling a few Reds games, and then we're going to move on. I may actually call a different game tomorrow. Like I said, there's all kinds of good games. I would like to call that Red Sox game tomorrow, but I got to see what time Mrs. Redbeard wants to have lunch and everything. So we'll see what happens.
And I am a Nationals fan, but I support the guys here, so I come in and help them call the games.
And I want to thank you so much for stopping in and being here tonight. We are in the top of the 7th. And there we go. Colin Moran flies out to center field, and that's going to retire 2. Trey Turner went out to get it in the grass. Well, I guess that's pretty much fielder's choice right there.
You got Brandon Drury up next.
Brandon Drury, I'm really excited about this guy. He was with the Mets organization, I do believe, last year. He's hitting .333, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs so far this season. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you have a game you'd like me to call, just throw it out there. We've been getting votes so far tonight, and be more than happy to call different games.
Braden, yes, I did. I played high school ball, and then I played like when I got older, I played softball with the good guys, like in a league.
So Brandon Drury is looking at a 1-0 count. Price looks in, gets the sign, and that is low, and that's going to be ball 2. Counts 2-0. Man, Price, after his injury, he just went way downhill. I mean, he was out for, a couple seasons, and then we had the season with, what's going on in the world, you know what I mean? And
that thing.
That thing. And so, yeah, we didn't see Price for, 2 seasons, basically. And he's just not the same David Price he used to be. But I'm glad to see he's back out there pitching. Used to love to watch him with Boston. Ooh, man, he hit that one, but that was foul. Counts 3-1.
Just came through it too much.
And Keith says Kimbrel also has your similar look too. He could pitch if the score stays the same. Yeah. Oh, and that one is popped out. That's going back, and that one is gone. And that ties the game. There we go. And that's Brandon Drury. Wow, he is having one heck of a season with the Reds. Nice. So we're all knotted up here, 3-3. And they throw the ball back out on the field. I'm sorry, but I don't care if I'm at a game. If I ever catch a home run ball, John, it is not going back on the field.
Oh, hell no. There's some stadiums you'll get thrown out of the stadium for doing it.
Wow.
And I believe PNC Park is one of them. They said that if you throw the ball back, you will be escorted from the game. I'm like, that's just stupid. I guess Drew had to go use the bathroom. He went back into the dugout in the clubhouse. Hey, don't run. I got to take a whiz. I'll be back, guys.
Oh, nature's calling.
Got to go, fellas.
Tyler Naquin's up to bat. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a .350 average. He has 1 homer on the season. He did have a homer. When was that yesterday? He had the homer. It was against Cleveland. I know Fraley had one yesterday, and maybe Naquin had a 2-run homer yesterday.
Something tells me we're not going to see Price in the next inning, in the eighth.
Yeah, something tells me not, and that's going to do it for the top of the seventh. But we tie it up here at Dodger Stadium. The Reds 3, Dodgers 3.
So, did you play baseball as a youngster, Jimmy?
You know what? I played when I played Little League.
Okay.
I didn't play in high school. I wish I would have now. I never thought in my entire life I would be this much into baseball as I am now. I didn't really start getting into baseball until like I was 17 or 18 years old. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
really getting into it. And I wish I would have played.
Would you play in Little League? What position?
Catcher.
Catcher.
Yeah, and
that's
funny. The GOAT, Brandon Jensen in the house. And by the way, this game is sponsored by Mr. Brandon Jensen himself.
Yes, it is.
The GOAT. And Brandon, I really appreciate you being here. John, if you get time, if you don't mind, I want excuse me, I can't talk there. If you don't mind, would you drop Brandon's link? And anybody that's not subbed to Brandon, please go give him a sub. Like I said, this game is sponsored by him, and we truly appreciate you, Brandon. Brandon's been one of my good buddies for over a year now, and I can't say enough good things about him. Like I said, Brandon, really appreciate you, my friend. And everybody here, really appreciate you being here. Big Ray, Tommy, Keith, everybody, Braden, everybody. I can't say enough good things about this, and I'm really excited to be calling these games, and I hope to see you guys here almost every time I call a game, and I truly appreciate it. Man, I haven't heard that song in a while. Rough Riders Roll, they got playing out there at Dodger Stadium.
Oh, dear God.
DMX.
There you go, Brandon.
Joe,
subscribe to
Mansman. What's up, Joe? Joe Mansman's in the house. Good to see you, Joe.
Joe, what's up, brother? Not Tommy.
Very nice to see you.
I think it was 6 years altogether. I played junior high, and I played in senior high. And then, of course, after graduation and gotten older, played softball with community league, I guess if you want to call it that. Always played shortstop, never played any other position.
And Card Hobbies, so nice to see you. Thank you, man, for coming in tonight. I really appreciate you. And so we got Hunter Strickland on the mound now for the Reds. San Martin had a great outing, and I can't say enough good things about him. So Hunter Strickland is facing Will Smith, and the count is 0-1.
Yeah, softball was fun. You just a bunch of old guys playing. It was just fun. Strickland
misses with that pitch. That was outside for ball one. So that evens the count at 1-1. If you're just now tuning in, guys, we got the Reds 3, Dodgers 3, all knotted up after Brandon Drury's home run last inning, or at the top of the inning. And, that was high and tight on Will Smith. That is going to be ball 2. And we have Justin Wilson warming up in the Reds bullpen. Justin Wilson came over with Luis Ceza from the New York Yankees.
Yeah, Celtic pride. Yeah, it is that way. As you get older, you play, and you're like, all right, I don't want to do this again. It hurts.
And that has popped up to infield. Votto's got a beat on it, and Votto catches it for the first out of the inning. So, yeah, Vogelbach went 4 for 6, solo home run, and had a double.
Okay, I don't need to hear about it. Thank you. We'll cross
that was a good
tomorrow.
That was a good pickup by the Pirates, though. I will give them that because I'm pretty sure they got him fairly cheap. So, yeah, I remember that guy. I remember that guy card hobbyist. Yeah, the Cajun guy. I remember that. Ooh, and that one is hammered, and that's going to fall in front of Aquino, and they're going to hold him at first base. That was Bellinger with another hit on the night.
The only bomb's trying to keep starting to get going again.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. That was Chris Taylor.
Was it? Okay.
That got that. I apologize for that. That was my fault. Oh wow. Yeah, Keno made a fielding error on that one, but still he was able to hold him at one. He was thinking about going for two. Cody Bellinger is now up to bat. And Cody Bellinger is 1 for 2 tonight. He has a 250 average with 1 home run. And that is high and outside. That is 1-0 count. Keith, I would say Keno is probably average. He's an average fielder. He could play right or left. But yeah, he's not like he's not that bad. I mean, he's probably average. And that is high. It seems like Strickland can't seem to find the strike zone. Now, Hunter Strickland owns a 15.43 ERA. He was roughed up his last time out against the Guardians.
Hey, Kenny Weaver, how you doing?
Kenny, what's up, buddy?
Frank Aguilar, thank you for stopping in.
Hey, Frank, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. And that is outside, so that's going to be 3-0 count, 3 straight balls to Cody Bellinger.
I think you brought in the wrong pitcher.
Yeah, I think Hunter Strickland needs to find the strike zone and find it quick. And on this pitch here that Bellinger's going to be swinging for the fences. Hunter Strickland looks in. And that is fouled off. 3-1 count.
Looks like they're planning on having Gavin Lux come in at some point here. So I'm in the dugout with a bat.
All right, so we're going to get to see Gavin Lux. He was also a member. What was that? The 2020 rookie class, or was that 19?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
No, he was
2020.
Yep.
That was a good rookie class.
It was.
Here we go. Strickland looks in. Oh, and he didn't get to call on that one. That was clearly a strike, but he didn't get to call, so that's going to have runners on first and second. So Bellinger takes his base at first, and Chris Taylor moves over to second.
Thank you, Frank. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Frank. I really appreciate it.
And, that just caught the top of the strike zone.
And I think that's going to do it for Strickland. David Bell's walking to the mound, and he gives a signal.
Bring him in. Bring in the lefty.
So it looks like we're going to have Justin Wilson coming in.
Yep. And Gavin Lux pinch hitting for that other guy that we don't know about.
He's pitch hitting for Alberto at third base.
Lux is coming in with a 353 average, too.
So let's take a look, John. Let me bring it up here, and we'll see what exactly Lux has done this season. And so far, he's had 17 at bats, 6 hits, 1 home run, and 5 RBIs. So not too shabby.
Yeah, no. Kenny, we're going Saturday. And we're on the first base side in Section 5 all the way down on the field. Hoping to get a Soto and a Key Bryant autograph is what we're hoping for. But I don't expect it, but hoping. I think if I let the wife get the autographs, we'll get them. If I try, probably not so much.
And like I said, guys, I really appreciate everyone being here. If you're not sub to myself, Redbeard Breaks, or John at Beast and the Beauty Breaks, please give us a sub. That would be awesome. It really helps us out. And like I said, I want to be doing some commentary. I'm going to be doing some breaks and some auctions coming up. And so you guys stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'm also going to be doing a kind of a podcasting deal where I'll do pre-recorded stuff or maybe a couple live ones. And so it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to get more content up on my channel. And Kenny, it's so nice to see you, my friend. Kenny, a good friend of mine. I really appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you and the wife's doing well. And yep, we got Justin Wilson coming in. Now, Justin Wilson has a 0.0 ERA. He's only pitched 1.2 innings with 3 strikeouts. So not bad. No walks allowed. I mean, he hasn't really got to see too much, but so let's see what he can do here. I don't see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Got to get out of this inning.
Yeah, honestly, back to what we were saying about Hunter Strickland, I don't see him being with the Reds the full season, especially after everybody starts getting healthy. I don't see him being with the Reds the entire season unless he really turns it around, because I think he's been out 3 or 4 times, and
he might be one of those extra pitchers that they were allowed to bring up because of that whole May 8th deal. At May 8th, they got to cut their roster down. So,
and there we go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Maybe he was brought up for that, just to have an extra pitcher.
Yeah, exactly. And there we go. We got counts 0-1. Yeah. And ooh, that was inside, high and tight. The count's going to be 1-1. As we were saying, the batter is Gavin Lux. He is pitch hitting for Alberto at third base. He has 1 home run on the season. Bottom of the 7th. Wilson looks in. And that's going to be ball 2. A little high on that one.
2 on, 1 out. Tie ball game.
Hey, Mr. Eloy's in the house. How you doing, Eloy? Great to see you, man. And that is fouled off. Counts 2-2. Oh, I'm watching it live, Eloy. I'm watching it live. I have the game day up for everyone in case you can't get the game. Be sure to leave us a like, guys. We really appreciate it. And that is in there for a called strike, and he rings him up. Gavin Lux looked at one.
Caught looking,
baby. There we go. That was a nice pitch by Justin Wilson.
It was a nice strike, a little high, I think, for Gavin. That's probably why he laid off it. He's some a little lower.
And I think that's where Wilson's pretty good. He's good at changing up speeds. Like you said, he was throwing 91 and 92 fastballs, and he comes back with absolute gas and high in the zone.
Oh, Brandon's here. Mookie Dookie is up.
All right, Mookie. Oh, and that was way inside. Watch out, Mookie. That's 1-0.
Well, this guy threw at his son once in a father-son game.
Man, that was close. And here we go. The pitch. And that should have been a strike, but the umpire, I don't know about him tonight. He's
all over the board.
He's all over. Yeah, he's all over the place. Because if you throw him a little bit outside of where he just threw that pitch, that would have been a strike. So I don't know, but the count is 2-0. And that is in there for a strike. 92-mile-an-hour fastball at the bottom of the zone. Just painted the corner with that one.
The cutter.
And that one is low for ball 3.
Uh-oh.
Came back with that 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Just couldn't find the bottom of the zone there like you wanted to.
You don't want to load the bases for Freeman, that's for sure.
That's right. And here we go. And there it is. He puts it in there at 95 miles an hour for a strike. The count is full, 3-2. That was a good pitch. I think that was the pitch he wanted before.
Yeah.
But he got it in there at 95.
Full count, runners will be going again.
And there's a swing and a miss. That is 2 straight strikeouts, and that's going to retire the side. So we're going to go to yeah. So we're going to go to the top of the 8th inning, and we're all still knotted up here. So guys,
3 runs, 6 hits for the Cincinnati, 3 runs, 8 hits for the Dodgers.
You know what? I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed how this game is came along, John. I mean, looking at the first couple innings there for the Reds, I didn't think we were going to get any offense going whatsoever. But we came along, got a couple home runs, and we're all tied up.
It's definitely close. I didn't expect it to be this close.
Hey, thank you for stopping by, Louis. We definitely appreciate you, man. You have a great night, and pleasure seeing you.
Yes, Eloy, have a great night. No, they haven't.
So, yeah, San Martin and Justin Wilson's pretty much held them to nothing. So we're doing good.
Curious if Price will be back in there.
Well, as of right now, they have him still up there. I haven't seen the pitching change yet, but I don't know. After giving up that homer, I don't know if he'll be back in or not. And Frank, yeah, the Dodgers are due for a hit as well.
I'm hoping so. See Soto with a couple dingers would be nice.
And like I said, guys, if you really like what me and John's doing here tonight, we truly appreciate it. If you would like to tip us, there is my PayPal scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It is 2shans@yahoo.com. So we'd really appreciate it. And any tip we get, I split 50-50 with John. And like I said, I truly appreciate John being my co-host. It's awesome. It's awesome to have somebody to call the game with. And it is late here on the East Coast. It is 12:30 a.m. So, and by the way, John, I forgot to mention, happy Jackie Robinson Day to you.
Same to you, my brother.
And it's also Good Friday.
Chairman, we appreciate you coming in.
And guys, we really appreciate it. So we got Blake Trinan on the mound. So there we go. We did have a pitching change. And we got Jake Fraley up. He's 0-3 tonight. 167 average.
The other
Top of
Redbeard.
the top of the 8th. Yes, he does. So Max Muncy is moving over to third base, and Gavin Lux is going to be stepping in at second.
So we got Blake.
And there's a called strike in there. Counts even at 1-1.
How do you say his last name? Blake Treninin?
Trinan.
Trinan.
Yep, Blake Trinan. Thank you so much, Kenny. We truly appreciate it. And Chayam, be sure you hit that like button for us. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to be calling a few games. I just started this, so I'm definitely excited about the future we have in calling games. I'm sure John will be calling quite a few of them with me. So I'm really excited. And I really appreciate it. And that is just foul. That is 2-2.
Yeah, make sure you all smash that like button on your way in. Or out.
And that kid in the stands is happy to get that ball. And Keith said he used to be a closer for the Athletics. Didn't he also play in Atlanta? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I thought he may have played in Atlanta as well. So that's one down. That was lined out to center fielder Bellinger.
I don't believe there was, Mark.
Hey, thank you so much, Braden. I truly appreciate that, man. Glad to have you.
Big Ray wants to know if you have a bet with Brandon on this game.
Oh, man, I don't know about that. I never bet against Brandon. I've learned that. I've learned that. You don't ever bet against a Brando. Against a goat. And here we go. The count is 0-1 on Joey Votto. He's 1 for 3 tonight. And that is a little high and tight there. In at 83 miles an hour. That's going to even a count at 1-1.
That's what I thought he was on the Nationals originally.
Nice, yeah. Trinan was actually on the Nationals. Nice. I'll tell you what, I mean, I have nothing against the Dodgers, as far as baseball-wise. They have a great team put together out there. I'll tell you what, I love their uniforms. The Dodgers has one of the best uniforms in the game.
They do.
But I'll tell you what I really like. I'll tell you my favorite uniform in the game is the that was close. Nope. He did not go. So the count is 2-2. But my favorite uniform in the game is probably like the White Sox throwbacks. I love those uniforms.
Yeah.
You know what'd be cool, John, to make it out to Chicago and catch the Cubs and the White Sox when they're both in town, for a couple of days and go to both ballparks. That would be cool.
Yeah. I was only to one of them when I was out there. I went to one game and with those two playing, but it gets nasty out there.
Oh, I guarantee it. I guarantee that.
The security guards made a good get out of the way there.
Yeah, he did.
Watching him jump over the wall to him like shit.
Man, that guy can move. Got the moves like Jagger. Oh, and Votto fouls that one off. Count's still 2-2.
Giving a lot of souvenirs away.
And the hobbyist says he always enjoyed the Orioles unis. Yeah, the Orioles also has nice unis as well. Brandon says the White Sox throwbacks are pretty sharp looking, but Corey Seager in a Dodgers uni looks better.
I don't know if anybody caught the Giants game the other night. They were wearing like an orange creamsicle uniform. They're all white and their lettering was all orange. It literally looked bad.
Yeah, wasn't that was also the same night that the Alyssa made her debut, right?
Yeah,
For the Giants. Yeah. I remember that those are pretty sharp looking uniforms.
they were just you don't expect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And Votto looks in, and that is taken for a ball. So the count is full now, 3-2.
He did get a new bat. I don't know if they cracked that other one or what, but they brought him a new bat out.
That's all right. You can just send me all of Votto's old bats. I'll take them. And that one is swung on and missed. Votto goes down on strikes. And that was a nasty cutter there by Blake Trinan. And it looked like Votto just swung right over the top of it. Yep. Wow. That was a nasty pitch.
Got Tyler Stevenson up.
And that is, ooh, man, that was close. But that was a ball. 1-0. And Braden says he's never seen the Sox before, but I've heard they're good, so I'll cheer for them if you do. All right, sounds good. And Braden, thank you for you and your grandma watching tonight. We truly appreciate it.
And the White Sox got a team if they can stay healthy, but so many of them are hurt already.
So, guys, we appreciate it. John, we got 20 watching us right now. So,
wow,
we
awesome.
That's awesome. And yeah, it's 20 till 1 here in the morning. So that is awesome. I'm really excited. So the score is still all knotted up here in top of the 8th, 3-3. The count is 3-0 on Stevenson. So you gotta imagine Stevenson's gonna take a hack at this one. Oh no, he looked at it, but it's in there for a called strike. 3-1. On deck is the Punisher, Aristides Aquino. He had a 2-run home run earlier in the 6th inning. And that is grounded to third base. And that is thrown on the first to Freeman. And that is the final out of the inning. The Reds 3, the Dodgers 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. So I'd imagine with the inning Justin Wilson had, I think we'll see him again for another inning.
I would imagine. I mean, I would hope so. I mean, I'm not a fan of either team, but at least we have baseball. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so happy that the lockout ended when it did. I was worried, man, for the season. And it was tough, but I'm glad they came to an agreement.
Yeah. So I do have a question before they start. Do you plan on getting this year's Donruss when it comes out to do a break with it?
You know what, John? That is a great question. I'd love to get Donruss. That's actually one of my favorite. It's on my top 5 favorite releases of the year. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to get my hands on a couple boxes if I can.
Braden, it is 3-3. Was it bottom of the 8th?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put that score back up for you. I apologize for that, Braden. And it is 3-3. Top of the 8th. Or bottom of the top of the 8th, sorry. Going into the bottom of the 8th. So we're midway through the 8th inning.
So far, the game has gone about 2.5 hours because we were on a half hour early, I believe.
Yeah, so this game is cruising right along actually tonight.
It actually is. You're at the 3 hours, so not bad at all.
So let's see here. Taking a look, John. Let me take a look what we got coming up for tomorrow. Or see. So tomorrow, or wait a minute. Yeah. So tomorrow is going to be 10:10 start time. We have Vladimir Gutierrez. He's 0-1 with a 4.15 ERA. He's going to be taking on Tony Gonsolin tomorrow. And he's only pitched 3 innings, and he's at a 3.00 ERA. So that's tomorrow at 10:10. And then on Saturday at 10 o'clock, you got 10:10 start time, Hunter Green and Julio Urias. That'd be one game I'd love to see. Hunter Green had a great inning. And that one is gone. Or I'm sorry, that one is a ground rule double. It bounced into the stands for Trey Turner.
Man, am I that far behind you?
I'm sorry, that was Freddie Freeman.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't that far behind you.
You know what? That makes the second time I've got those two mixed up. I thought it was Trey Turner at bat, but Freddie Freeman with a ground rule double into the stands. Forgive me, guys, for that mistake. And we have Trey Turner on deck. I thought it was gone for a minute. I was looking at the matchups. And then Sunday, we have Tyler Malley at Andrew Heaney, and that is a 4:10 game. So I may be able to call that one as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to see maybe about calling a different game tomorrow. But we'll see what happens.
Well, he's all emotional about hitting a double.
Man, that was a piece of hitting.
Well, I can do well. I got some work around the house to do, but
hey, I didn't realize he was a lefty either. Like I said, I apologize for that. If I do a game on Sunday, the game starts at 4:10, so I'd probably be on around 3:30, give or take a few minutes for a pregame, and then we'll do the first pitch at 4:10.
Let's see. Anything 6 o'clock on, I should be able to do. Except I don't want to go to like 10 o'clock games because of my drive on Saturday. But
now, are you guys gonna stay somewhere in between?
No,
on
she
Saturday?
wants to drive home.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, all right, well, we'll drive home then. Happy life, happy wife. That's all I'm saying. So we could do like the Nats, Pirates, Phillies, Marlins, Yankees, Orioles. I don't know how that would be. Athletic, Blue Jays, White Sox, and the Rays. That's a 7:10 start. That would be you'd have Wander against Lubob. That might be interesting.
Yeah, that would be a very interesting game too. What time is that game?
7:10.
Okay.
The early games don't really look that great. You have Diamondbacks, Mets, and Twins, Red Sox. So,
And yeah, you're right, man. Freddie Freeman, he was really emotional about that one.
He was. It's like
the fans were going nuts over that one. So,
I mean, I can say it was a home run, but.
And now pitching for the Reds, we got Tony Santillan with a 0.0 ERA. So we'll see what he can do, and he's going to be facing Trey Turner. And no problem, Braden. I understand if you church comes first. I understand that 100%. and that is in the dirt. Good smother by Tyler Stevenson. Counts 1-0. Now, a little bit here on Tony Santillan. He's 25 years old, 6'3", 240. He was 2015 Cincinnati Reds second rounder, pick 49, and he's from Saquon, Texas.
There you go. Do you want to? I don't know what you're doing Monday night, but if you were interested, we could do the Reds Padres game.
Okay, it's possible. I know that. Me and Mrs. Redbeard. I know we're going to take a day or a day or two and go on a trip and get away for a couple days. I don't know which days we're leaving though. We were talking about possibly going to New York and going to Niagara Falls, checking that out. I've never seen the falls, so I definitely want to go see that. I don't know. I don't know if that's where we're going yet or not, but that would be amazing. It would definitely be a good time to get a couple of days to relax, you know?
Oh, yeah. I know. I hear you.
I've been working 12-hour shifts like pretty much since December, so I'm definitely due for a good rest.
A little getaway.
Exactly. And the count is 2-2. Freeman's still on second, no outs.
Come on, Trey.
And that one is singled into right. And that one is going to score Freeman. So that's going to be 4-3 the Dodgers. So they hold Turner up at first base. But Freeman comes in to score. So RBI for Trey Turner.
If that ball gets past, I don't know who's out there in left field, but that gets past him, Trey's at third. That ball took a nasty hop on the grass.
Yeah, that was a good recovery by Naquin. No outs, one on first, and that is outside for Justin Turner. Count is 1-0.
Justin Turner is 1 for 3 with a run. Still got a good crowd at Dodger Stadium. Even though I know
everybody's on their feet right now.
What's the name of their park out there now?
Was it Dodger Stadium or did they change it?
I thought they changed it, maybe not.
I don't know.
It's still Dodger Stadium. It's one of the few that still has the team name there.
It's like over to Ravine or something, Dodger Stadium.
Celtic Pride says, yes, it's still Dodger Stadium.
All right. And Keith, thank you so much for being here tonight, man. You've been very helpful with us tonight, especially, talking baseball and stuff. I really appreciate it. And Keith, I'd be more than happy to have you on sometime and calling a game with us or with me, or if you want to join, that would be fun. I know you said you called a couple games before in college, so. And that is in there for a strike. Santillan, the count is 3-1. Chavez Ravine, that's what it is, yeah. Chavez Ravine. And that is ball 4. So he's going to walk Justin Turner. So runners on first and second now as Justin Turner makes his way down to first. Trey Turner on second. And up to bat is Max Muncy.
Muncy's
so it looks like a – what's that?
Muncy is 1 for 3 and looks like you got a talk at the mound. I don't know. He hasn't raised his hand to call for a pitcher, so maybe just talking to him. love how they go out there and they hold their hand up to their chin. He could have tucked in his shirt. Just saying.
Yeah, he could have. And pitching coach Derek Johnson out there talking to him, telling him to settle down a little bit. And where are you from, Frank? Are you from out west, California? And Kenny says Chavez Ravine is where Dodger Stadium is at. Okay. Hopefully, I get to make my way out there one of these days. I would love to go and visit some ballparks out there. You know, Petco Park, Dodger Stadium, and what's the Giants Stadium? I'd like to see that as well. And wow, wild pitch, and the runners advanced to second and third. Steven couldn't block that one.
I've been lucky enough to go to that park and the Giants Stadium back when it was, oh, hell. I remember what it was called in the 80s. I can't remember anymore.
Big Ray says, hard to believe teams kept trading these great players to the Dodgers and they just keep getting better. How many World Series have they been in the last 5 years? 3, if you didn't know, and probably get there again. Yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Dodgers right back in there this year.
Thank you, Celtic Pride. I couldn't remember. Candlestick, yep.
And yeah, I agree with you, man. I think Atlanta should have gave Freddie Freeman what he wanted, man. I mean, he was there his whole career. And I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Matt Olson. I know he can hit the ball, and you know, he's probably just as good as Freddie Freeman, if not a little better. But I mean, for the money they paid Olson, they should have gave to Freeman. And yeah, Frank, you're right. I mean, LA does pay up for their talent, that's for sure. And 1-1 count. And that is in there for a strike. So that makes it 1-2. And the card hobbyist says, I heard a podcast where where they talked about how a lot of Mexican Americans boycotted the Dodgers for the longest time because they built a stadium in Chavez Ravine. That was until Fernando Mania. Yeah, that I heard the same thing. And yeah, Fernando Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Fernando Mania?
Oh yeah, hell of a pitcher too. He's in danger of walking Muncie now.
That brings it to 3-2. So Santillan needs to find a strike zone or get a double play ball here to try to minimize the damage to see if the Reds can come back in the ninth. Braden, I do not live in Ohio, and neither is John. I live in Pennsylvania, and so does John. So we're both Pennsylvania boys, but we live like what, John? About 3 hours apart.
About 3.5 thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, about 3.5 hours apart. So
I think it's the same if I go to your house or if I go to the PNC Park.
But I live. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We were talking about getting together. I was like, I said, we should take a trip out there. And she's like, yeah, we should. I looked at him like, all right, well, 3.5 hours there, 3.5 hours to a game. So,
yeah. And that struck him out with an 86-mile-an-hour off pitch. Down goes Muncie on strikes, and Santillan really needed that one.
I don't think he wanted to swing at it either.
No, I don't think he did either.
Shit.
So, stepping in the batter's box looks like it's going to be Will Smith.
He's going to slap another ball.
Yeah, where I live in Pennsylvania, I could be in West Virginia in about I don't know, 40 minutes or so, and I could be in Ohio in about an hour and a half.
I think it's 2 hours to West Virginia and 4 to Ohio for us.
Oh, there you go. And here we go. 1-0 is the count on Will Smith. He's 1 for 3 tonight.
Whoa.
And that high and tight on him there. Little sweet chin music. Ooh. I don't know how Stevenson got a glove on that one. Two and 0. And that is ball 3. Santillion's just all over the place right now.
Braden, you're very welcome, brother. Just appreciate you being here.
Oh, you're welcome. We appreciate you having in or coming in. It's nice to have younger baseball fans coming in, and we truly appreciate you. And that is in there for a called strike, so that brings it to 3-1. And Mandy says Dodger Stadium is beautiful. Yes, it is. It is very beautiful out there, especially under the lights tonight. As you see, they got 42 in the grass out there in honor of Jackie Robinson. And that is hammered back at the wall, and that is off the wall. Wow, 3-run shot. Wow.
Told you Willie was going to smack it.
Man.
Smack that ball like it owed him child support.
That was a bad turn of events for the Reds. And that's going to make the score 7-3. Fraley couldn't get there.
How close was it? Oh, just outside. And he knocked it over. I think it would have been a home run either way because they hit the top of the wall, but.
Kenny says Will Smith got jiggy with it on that one.
Yes, he did. I mean, the Red Skill could come back. Possible. It ain't over till it's over.
And Santion is done. I think they should have took him out a couple batters before that. He just couldn't find he couldn't find the strike zone tonight. And Mandy, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I really appreciate you stopping in. Awesome to see new faces coming in. If you don't mind, please hit the subscribe button on my channel, Redbeard Breaks. Also, if you don't mind, check out the Beast and the Beauty Breaks. He is my co-host, John. Truly appreciate you, John.
No problem. Anytime. Like I said, I don't have no problem with it. As long as I have the free time, why not? Yeah, and you still got another half the inning to be able to get it in, so they can't give up any more.
Yeah, they can't give up any more, and Kenny Weaver is exactly right. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen in the ninth. We could have one heck of a ninth inning coming our way, so I guess we will see. And Keith says Kimbrell might be coming in. It depends on what the score is in the next inning.
Hey, everybody in here, make sure you hit that like button as you walk in the door. 35 of you in here. 20 likes. Let's get those likes up to 35 if we can.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. After calling my first ever game yesterday, John and I would never see us having 35 people in here. So I'm truly blessed, and I really appreciate it.
I agree. My sentiments exactly. We might not be the greatest, but we're having fun doing it, and that's what matters.
And that's exactly right. That's what baseball is all about, having fun, hanging out with your friends and your family. And I love it, man. I just love baseball. And Ryan
Just saying,
Hendricks
be fun if
on.
we could get together at the game on Saturday and be able to call it, but I know that'd be illegal. So
No, it'd be sweet, but we'll definitely we'll take some awesome pictures for sure.
oh
So,
yeah. Oh, there we go.
all right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Big
you,
Ray.
Appreciate it, brother. So you got Ryan Hendricks coming in with a 5.97 ERA.
Here we go.
Up against Chris Taylor.
And that one's
Yeah,
grounded. Oh, and it gets past shortstop Farmer, and that's going to be a base hit.
Not good.
Or I'm sorry, it got past second baseman Drury.
Now, you got the chance of the double play now.
That was a nice ground ball too. If Drury could have got to that one, that would have been a definite out. But yeah, you're right. That does set up the double play, and it also looks like we have Cody Bellinger back up at bat. He was 1-2 for tonight. And you're right,
And
Keith.
Brandon,
The Dodgers.
no offense.
What's that?
I said, Brandon, no offense, but they're set up for the double play ball, especially with Bellinger.
And Keith, you're right. The Dodgers do not have any holes in their lineup. That's for sure. I mean, even their backups. It's just crazy at the talent they have out in LA.
Oh,
And that one's grounded. And that one is, oh my goodness, another misplay, missed opportunity for the Reds. So we're going to have runners at first and third now.
At the corner with only one out.
Another missed play there. Two good ground balls.
Just outside of his glove.
Wow.
And now you have Gavin Lux up.
And that first misplay must have gotten Drury's head because he missed that one again. That was a single. Braden. We have runners on the corners at first and third, one out. Reds definitely missed their opportunity on that one. And that one's outside for ball one.
And Bellinger just stole second base.
So you guys stay tuned for after the game. We will be having a post-game show. And for at least about 10 minutes after the game or so, we'll go over some scores of the day and the box score of this game. And we'll let you know what's coming up on my channel and John's channel. And
there you go.
Like I said, this game is brought to you by Brandon Jensen. We truly appreciate it, Brandon. The support of your channel, of mine and John's channel, has been phenomenal, and we can't thank you enough. So if you guys haven't already, please go subscribe to Brandon Jensen. Thank you so much, my friend. And you guys need to check out Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions. Big Ray's a good friend of ours, Mark, and very knowledgeable baseball. We truly appreciate you, Mark. Good to see you in here tonight. And the count is 2-0. And runners at second and third. And Hendricks puts that one in the dirt, and that's going to score a run on the wild pitch. Chris Taylor comes in to score.
And belly over to third.
So that's going to be 8-3 Dodgers.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurts, man. Those two missed defensive plays really killed us. And the Reds definitely need some work on their bullpen.
Yeah.
I was really impressed, though, with San Martin and Justin Wilson tonight, for sure. And that's in there for a strike. He found the zone. So it's 3-1. Guys, do me a favor and please be sure to hit that like button. And that is a walk. So that's going to put Gavin Lux on first base. Yeah. And coming up is Mookie. Looks like we got 24 likes, John, right now. So that's awesome. But guys, please be sure to hit that like button for us. Really helps the channel out.
You're doing good.
All right. Hey, Leo, what's going on? Yeah, the Dodgers is run away with this one. The Reds bullpen and bad defensive plays is really throw a wrench in the spokes to say for the Reds.
I don't know if I'd say bad defensive, just missed defensive plays.
Yeah, missed defensive plays.
They weren't. It's not like they were throwing errors or anything like that. Just really.
But in the defense of Brandon Drury, he hasn't played a whole lot of second base. He usually plays at third base, and he's also, I think, he's played in center field. So, in his defense, he hasn't played a whole lot of second base. And that is in there for a strike on the off-speed pitch. That's 0-2. Now, Mookie is 1 for 4 tonight. He has a 2.22 average so far this season. And that is lined into left field, so that's going to score another run. And they're going to hold Mookie at first. Wow. That is 9-3. Nice piece of hitting there by Mookie Betts. That was a sweet swing right into left field.
That was perfect. Not swinging for the fences just to get the hit.
Here we go. We got Freeman back up. 2 for 4 tonight, single and a double. And that was a golf swing. That was in the dirt. But
Definitely was.
That was in the dirt. Freeman went down after that one, so that brings the count to 0-1.
I think he's even kicking himself for going for that one.
You got that right, Braden. If we could win this, we'll need a miracle for sure. This has been a fantastic game. Mostly all Dodgers, though, for sure. There we go. That's in there for a strike. 94-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside. So Corey Seager today also went 2 for 4 with a home run.
Looks like they're playing Freddie on the shift.
And that was in the dirt, too. He swung at that one. And that's 0-2. Or did he ring him up?
They rang him up because it was a foul tip. They're normally supposed to tag him, but I guess just not worried about it.
Yeah, that's what I was confused on. All right, so we got 2 outs. Runners on the corners, first and third. And that brings up Trey Turner.
I didn't think the runners were able to advance on that, but I guess they are. Come on, Trey. We traded you, but we should get you back. We could use
Here we
you.
go. Bottom of the eighth, 2 outs, runners on the corners. And Hendricks throws that one in there for a strike at 94. Counts 0-1. Hendricks' ERA, John, went up to 27.00. Wow. And that is a swing and a miss. 84-mile-an-hour all-speed pitch outside. Counts 0-2.
He's only given up, 6 earned runs? Or is he only half of them?
Oh, man. Yeah, he's got quite a few on him.
He's only thrown 17 pitches. Come on, Trey. No offense, Jimmy.
Oh no, I'm right there with you. And that had struck him out, and that's going to end the eighth. I never thought we were going to get out of that inning. Six unanswered runs in that inning. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Reds bullpen definitely needs some work.
All started with that Freeman double.
And that's right, Keith. The good thing about baseball is we got another game tomorrow. But I knew, I kind of knew what to expect whenever you're coming to play the Dodgers, especially on opening night. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. And the Dodgers, as you know, John, they have some of the best fans out there in baseball.
They do.
So, I mean, you can't really tell it. What's that?
That stadium's still packed.
Yeah, it is. And, I mean, you can't tell it from watching it on TV, but could you imagine how loud that stadium is right now? And,
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I couldn't imagine.
I do not expect that Saturday at PNC Park either. So, it could be wrong, but I doubt it.
Well, I'm hoping we get to see a good game Saturday.
As long as my boy gets 2 or 3 home runs, I'm happy. I was expecting a lot, but all right. What do we got going on?
All right, so here we go. I'm going to go to the top of the ninth. This is going to be the Reds' last chance. And we got Aquino, Moustakas, and Kyle Farmer on deck.
You got Ivan Phillips in the pitch. I don't know anything about him. Sorry. Well, there we go. 1 run record with a 3.38 ERA, 13 innings pitched, 6 walks, 11 strikeouts. Wow. Only 1 home run against him so far.
And let's see here.
I'm hoping, Kenny, because he didn't have a field day today. He went 0 for 4.
So it looks like on Saturday, John, I'm going to have Josh Rogers and Bryce Wilson pitching for the Pirates and Josh Rogers for the Nationals.
Yeah.
Rogers owns a 1.69 ERA and 5.1 innings pitched with 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Bryce Wilson owns a 6.75 ERA with 2 strikeouts and 1 walk. So,
got a chance.
Got a chance. The Nationals currently stand at 3-5 in the National League East, and the Pirates are 3-3, 4th in the National League Central. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. Hopefully, we get to see a lot of runs.
That's what I'm hoping. I can't wait to get Strasburg back. He's going to be
when's he
definitely.
When's he back?
He's still down in Florida, rehabbing his. I guess it was some sort of thyroid issue that he had done surgery on. So it wasn't like
grounded one.
Like that. Let me see if they have a date for him to come back. No.
So Aquino grounded one to Trey Turner there, and that was a throw on the first base, and that's the first out of the 9th. 2 more chances for the Reds here. Yeah, too many errors for sure, Frank. And Moustakas pops that one up, so it looks looking like Will Smith's got a hold on it, and he does. So that's going to be 2 down. So now it's going to be up to Kyle Farmer. And Kyle Farmer tonight 0 for 2 with a walk in the second. And that one's outside for a ball. Counts 1-0 on Farmer. John, don't forget. What's that?
Strasburg is still in 10-day DL, but
okay. And don't forget, John, to thank the beauty for you for letting you stay up late with us as well.
I will do that.
3 balls and no strikes on Kyle Farmer. Colin Moran's on deck if we get that far. And that is in there for a called strike, 94 miles an hour right down the center of the plate. And that one is out there, and that's in center field, and Bellinger has a glove on it, and that's the game. So the Reds dropped this one 9-3 to the Dodgers. The Dodgers had 14 hits, and the Reds had 6 hits. So the bullpen pretty much blew it for us tonight, and the 2 field errors. So it was a beautiful night at Dodger Stadium tonight, and tomorrow is Jackie Robinson Day, so you'll see everyone tomorrow wearing the number 42. One of my favorite, or today. Yeah, it's today now here on the East Coast, but yeah, I'm really excited about Jackie Robinson Day. It's one of my favorite days of the year in baseball. All right, here we are, John.
Welcome back. Thank you
So,
guys for
guys,
staying with us.
yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging in here this long with us, and thank you, Mandy. I hope to see you back. We'll definitely, I'm definitely going to try to call one more of these late Dodger games this week, or maybe the one on Sunday at the 4:10 start on the East Coast. So, hope to see you back. Hope to see everybody here back. Man, this
Yeah.
has been a fantastic night. So, guys, what are your post game comments? What do you guys have to say about the game? Like I said, me and John will probably hang out for another 10 or 15 minutes here, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Brandon.
And yeah, thank you, Brandon, so much. And that was we couldn't do it without you guys here. So awesome to have and blessed to be, um, have a great audience tonight. So it's awesome. And Eloy says, "Let's go." I know he's happy about the Dodgers win. So congratulations, Eloy. Any word on when Trevor Bauer may be returning? What's going on with his situation? And Kenny Weaver says Dodgers are just an awesome team. Yeah, you got that right. I know the Reds bullpen really didn't stand a chance tonight. San Martin came out pitching a great game. I think he should have started, in my opinion. Justin Wilson also came out with a couple good innings of relief pitching. So, but the Dodgers, man, they're going to be tough. I wouldn't be surprised again to see them in the World Series. I mean, in playoffs for sure.
So it looks like they're saying Strasburg could be back as early as May 1st, which I think would help our pitching lineup a lot.
Yeah. Strasburg, man, he's an amazing pitcher, and I know it really hurt you guys whenever you lost Scherzer.
Yeah, it did, but his attitude really kind of sucks. But I think Strasburg, if we get him back, he'll be good for the lineup and good for mentoring the young guys.
So hopefully, what's that?
Your bullpen really blew it.
Yeah, they really did tonight. I'm going to be a realist here. I'm kind of expecting the Reds to drop 2 or 3 of these games in this series. I mean, the Dodgers are just that good, and I can't fault. I can't fault the Dodgers for that. I mean, they're good.
Not at all. You can't.
They spend a lot of money to get to where they're at. That's for sure.
That's a team that spends the money and actually it works for them. Where for the Mets spend all the money and they usually fall apart.
Yeah, and one thing I really like about the Dodgers is their ownership. They really care about their fans. They really care about having a winning team and trying to get to the playoffs or the World Series every year. And I think that's one thing that the Dodgers ownership cares about. So I wish the Reds had ownership like that. So
yeah, I hear you. Even the owners of my team are looking to possibly sell.
And Brandon says Trevor's quiet, not talking to anyone. Bauer doesn't deserve to play ever again, says Keith. And Braden says, good game. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Big Ray as well. Great call and exciting game. You guys did a great job. We really appreciate that, Ray. Really appreciate it. And like I said, guys, we really appreciate you being here. And we couldn't do this without you, without having an audience. So, well, John,
what I'm looking at says MLB and the Players Association agree to extend Trevor Bauer's leave for another week, so at least past through the 22nd of April.
Okay. So probably looking at maybe the beginning of May, end of April when he comes back.
Somewhere, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Probably beginning to middle of May, somewhere in there, maybe. Because I think he's still under contract with the Dodgers, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
He's a beast when he's in there.
Braden wants to know when we're going to do another one of these, John.
If we do it tomorrow, it's got to be either a 6:30 or 7 o'clock game.
Okay.
Just because of having to drive on Saturday morning. And then Monday, basically, anytime if you want to do one.
Definitely. Hey, have a good night, Mandy. Thanks for coming in once again. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Frank, Celtic Pride, Braden, Brandon, Big Ray, everybody else who popped in that I don't remember because it's almost 1:30 here in the morning.
And that will be a PM game, Braden. Thank you so much, Brandon. No, we truly appreciate you, man. You're truly the GOAT, and we really appreciate it. And thank you so much for sponsoring our stream. Couldn't do it without you, brother.
Ain't that the truth? Amen to him. Love that guy. He's buried in about 4 feet of snow.
Yeah, I know. He sent me some pictures earlier, and it was just, man, he said it was still snowing and blowing everywhere. So, man, Jesus, bless you, Brandon. That's all I can say. It's starting to warm up here, so hopefully we're about done with the cold weather.
God, I can only hope. The way it's been up and down, up and down, up and down. If it could stay 65 to 75 the rest of the year, I'd be happy.
Yeah, same here.
But something tells me we're in for a very hot summer. But it is what it is.
All right, guys. Well, John, I think if you're ready, I think we're about ready to wrap this thing up for tonight. And
I am.
All right. Well, John, I'm gonna give you the full screen and tell everybody what you have coming up on your channel. And like I said, I really appreciate it, guys. And here's John.
Basically, over at the Beats and Beauty Breaks next Saturday, starting at noon it'll be actually starting on Rippin' for Rookies. Mike Post stream. We're going to do a multi-card community sale / auction starting at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be over there on his channel for the first 3.5 hours. We'll switch over to mine with it'll be me, Matt Hollis from Another Hollis Build, and basically anybody else who wants to stop in, you want to try to sell stuff, feel free. Other than that, look for a break of 2022 Dunross for me, probably towards the end of the month. Well, actually, probably the beginning of next month because it doesn't come out till the 29th now. So we'll see about that. So, but anyway, appreciate everybody in here. So you stay safe, treat others how you want to be treated.
That's right, John. And thank you so much for those kind words. And look forward to your auction and your sale. Can't wait to the 23rd. You know, I'll definitely be there. And
oh, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. Couldn't do this all without my friends here. John, thank you so much again for co-hosting with me here tonight. Very blessed to have a friend like yourself, man. I really am. And
same here, man. Same here. Oh, yes, and happy Easter, everybody, if we don't see you before then.
And happy Easter, and have a good Friday. And
good.
That's right. And happy Jackie Robinson Day, everybody. And like I always say, take care of your friends, spend time with your family. You know, life's short. Enjoy it. Watch lots of baseball. Keeps me sane. So, all right, guys. I appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Let's go Reds. Have a good one, guys.
Let's go Nats.
Thank you very much.
I think they did.